Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down tonight. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it away. Tonight, we gonna let it away. Tonight, we gonna let it away. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down tonight. Coming just like the sunrise. You know.
Hello guys, welcome back to PUBG Mobile Global Championship Scrims. This is your host, Origin here, along with Fritzz. And this tournament is brought to you by Esports Empire. Now Fritzz here will let you know about the slot list, guys.
So hello guys, स्ट्रीम में आप सभी का स्वागत है। मेरे साथ यहाँ पर ओरिजिन बैठे और स्लॉट लिस्ट सब लोगों ने डिस्क्रिप्शन में ऑलरेडी देख ही लिया होगा। ये खेल रहे हैं हमारी टीम्स। वी हैव टीम पावर 888, टीम लूप्स ई स्पोर्ट्स, Godsent Esports, Archer Gaming, Bluebee, Secret Jane, Abrupt Slayers, 4 Angry Men, Zeus Esports, Alpha7 Esports, Konina Power, RRQ Athena, Execute Team, Navi, Natus Vincere। मेरे CSGO के सारे फैंस जानने वाले हैं। इस टीम को काफी ज्यादा सपोर्ट मिल सकता है। बिगेट्रॉन रेड एलियंस की बात करें तो यहाँ पर ग्लोबल चैंपियंस है पिछली बार के, एंड इस बार उनको काफी ज्यादा सपोर्ट उनकी कंट्री से भी मिलने वाला है। वी ऑल्सो हैव टीम फुटबॉलिस्ट, टीम सीक्रेट, टीम A1 Esports, टीम एक्सिक्यूट और इरांगल का मैप रहने वाला है। काफी ज्यादा मजा आने वाला है। क्या कहते हो ओरिजिन?
Yeah, surely, bro. It's going to be really fun. We have to look into the flight part and let's see the different strategies which the teams are ready to bring, which they are planning for the global championship. This is going to be a good stage for them to practice.
डेफिनेटली काफी एक अच्छा स्टेज रहने वाला है यहाँ पर टीम्स को प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए। फिलहाल हमारी काउंटडाउन जो है चालू हो चुकी है। प्लेन पाथ यहाँ पर काफी ज्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग फैक्टर प्ले करेगा इन टीम्स की रोटेशंस वगैरह में। सो लेट द गेम बिगिन। एंड प्लेन पाथ की अगर हम यहाँ पर बात करें तो मिल्टा पावर से स्टार्ट हो रहा है, जारकी तक जाएगा, शूटिंग रेंज को अपने जगह में लेते हुए जाएगा साथ में। एंड आप बात करें अगर ड्रॉप्स की तो सॉसनोव का मिलिट्री बेस, यू कैन डेफिनेटली गो ओवर दैट पोजीशन। मिल्टा फार्म, ये सारी पोजीशन थोड़े से अचीवेबल रहने वाले हैं। बट टीम जिनका ड्रॉप रहता था प्रेमोस के आसपास, वो थोड़ा डामाडोल रहने वाले हैं। सो लेट्स सी कहाँ टीम जो है उतरना पसंद करते हैं। और ओरिजिन, क्या उम्मीद है किस तरीके से आपको यहाँ पर काफ़ी धुआंधार मैच देखने को मिलेगा?
Yeah, but I seriously want everyone to play a little passive in the beginning. और लास्ट में जब सब लोग लास्ट फाइनल सर्कल में ज़्यादा टीम होते हैं ना, वो उसका मज़ा ही और है यार।
Definitely when we have many players in the final circle, there's just havoc over there and we'll definitely love seeing it. For now, the teams have decided to drop in. We have team Power888 with a player of team Futbolist. So let's see, that player might just be in a lot of trouble right now. Is the player for team Futbolist that is now dropping in this position right now. So let's see how does he want to play this. He definitely does have a compound right below him which he might want to approach, but team Power888, they might just get the better of him if team Power888 they rotate in first right now. So let the players drop in. We have two teams even at Aznaya Poliana. Well, Lipovka there we only have one team, that is going to be team Bluebees. So let's see how do they perform. Very less number of teams are opting to go towards that Ferry Pair and Query region, and we always know where does team RRQ drop. It's every time going to be at that position of Pochinki. So let's see how do they play, how do they loot over there, and how do they play the rest of the game. For now, we have team Secret in front of us right now. They are in Rozhok contesting against team Alpha7 Esports. So it is going to be one hell of a fight right now in this position. Not a lot of compounds to loot in, but definitely a good display of gun power will be shown by both of these teams.
Yeah, surely. And the member from team Futbolist is actually gliding off towards Nova there. And the rest of the teammates are close by to BTR, as we can see. Meanwhile, the fight is going on here in Rozhok. We need to be careful, and let's see which team gets out of the game in the beginning itself.
So correctly said. There we had some shots being fired at Rozhok, but right now we have a fight that is going on between Team Navi and Team 4 Angry Man. This is going to be quite an interesting fight. The fight between these two titans. Pixie, he has already been taken. Meku does not have any gun right now. Talking about Matic, he does have an AKM, but he has to cover for his teammates as well, who are very far away from them. He definitely spots a player of Team 4 Angry Men, takes some shots, but misses most of them right now. Old boy, he also has a Scarl and a DP28. So Meku, he might just want to fall back to his teammates, and then it will all be good. Meanwhile, we have a fight breaking in at Rozhok position, as a caster said. Origin said that Alpha7 versus Team Secret, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Team Secret, and the fight has started on right now.
Yeah, actually, this is the exact opportunity for all the teams to actually show this drop location belongs to us. So people actually come here to check which drop location usually belongs to which team. And in the PUBG Mobile Global Championship, this is where people don't mess with. And Team Secret looks like they are in trouble. And we have Alpha7 aggressively pushing towards them.
Yeah, Alpha7 is trying to pushing right now, but most of the players have been knocked or either finished. Last place standing for Team Alpha7 is going to be Swag Gun right now. Will he be able to clutch this situation? Team Secret, they are going for those revivals. They are going for those number advantages for themselves right now, and they also have a player that is bleeding out far away. So they need to close this fight as quickly as possible so that they can revive Matt Toy that is present over there. UI is also pushing in right now onto Swag. Swag is just jiggling around that corner over here, trying to not give his location to UI right now. UI, he definitely falls back, taking some damage from Swag. Now I guess iShots and Swag UI they both will push in onto Swag, और यहाँ पर उनका किल जो है सिक्योर करते हुए हमें देखने को मिल सकते हैं. बट फिलहाल रिवाइवल टीम सीक्रेट के चारों के चार प्लेस होते हुए हमें देखने को मिलेंगे. 4v1 की सिचुएशन फॉर टीम Alpha7 राइट नाउ ऑन दी अदर हैंड. अगर हम बात करें तो जैप के प्लेयर भी गॉडसेंट के प्लेयर्स को दिक्कतों में डाल रहे हैं, किल सिक्योर कर रहे हैं उनके ऊपर. रेक्स एमएक्स यहाँ पर आगे पुश इन करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, अपनी टीममेट के साथ बिल्कुल तैयार रहने वाले हैं. एंड दिस इज नॉट लुकिंग गुड एट ऑल. UI की अगर हम बात करें तो डेफिनेटली Alpha7 स्वैग को स्पॉट करने की पूरी कोशिश है यहाँ पर, बट बिल्कुल भी ओवर पीक नहीं करने की जरूरत है. और मैट टॉय ने दूर से यहाँ पर वो काम करके दिया. Alpha7 they have been eliminated out of Rozhok, out of this game. And again we have that tussle going on between Team Navi and Team 4 Angry Men.
Alpha7 looks like the first team to go out of the game, guys. And meanwhile on the other side we have 4 AM fighting out with Navi, and if I'm not wrong, they are on the northern Georgia pole. They are fighting up, and we have to see what's happening here, guys. Everyone's stacked up in the apartments here, and no one's coming out. They are patiently waiting for each other to look for an opening.
Really correctly said, they all are looking for an opening right now. Team Navi, both of their players are quite away from each other. Old Boy and Meku, these are the last two guys remaining for their team. Team 4 Angry Men, they are looking quite strong. I guess 3 of their players are still okay. All the 4 are still alive. Savano was taken down but has now been revived. Now one player of Team 4AM, he is closing in to put the final 2 nails in the coffin of Team Navi. They are the last 2 guys remaining. They are trying their level best right now, but Hasaki, he is pushing on right now onto Old Boy. He definitely has that weapon right now. With the support of Sook, he gets that kill for himself as well. Team Navi, they are in a bit of trouble in the early stages of the game, down to just a single player. They have to try to make it happen right now. Meku, I don't think so. He is connected in the game. I guess there might have been a network issue from Team Navi's players, and Meku, I guess now is AFK. So I guess this fight is done and dusted right now. Now next fight that is going to be in this very position might be between Team Execute and Team 4 Angry Men. So let's see, Origin, let's see how does this fight break out and who wins it.
Sometimes usually it happens like people who are offline, they come back online after a while, and if they really don't spot the last member for Navi, so maybe they could actually give a run for the position points at least, because right now since only one member is left, they cannot usually go for the chicken dinner obviously. So let us look at other places and see what's happening, guys, because 4 AM versus XZ, I don't think it will happen so soon. So let us look at the other teams, guys. BTR happily looting up near farm, like always, and no one dares to disturb them in farm, guys. Everyone knows BTR, we have to just leave them for the ending. We do not want to take a fight with them in the beginning itself, because you know how dangerous team BTR are.
Surely correctly said. Team BTR, they are one of the most dangerous teams right now in the server. Although they have lost a single player, Zaxi, but we know how these three guys can play with each other and just wreak havoc on the other teams that are playing with 4 men over there. So let's see how does Team BTR play right now. They have to work on their rotations. They have to move inside the zone. Farm से यहाँ पर rotation जो है north side देना पड़ेगा. Play zone की अगर हम बात करें तो पूरी तरीके से यहाँ पर नॉर्थ साइड की तरफ शिफ्ट हो चुका है, ऑल द वे टुवर्ड्स सेवर्नी. सेंट्रल एरिया की बात करें तो रोज़ॉक और शूटिंग रेंज के बीच में हमारा सेंटर पड़ रहा है. फिलहाल कोई भी टीम सेंट्रल पोजीशन पे ऐसा जाने की कोशिश नहीं कर रही है. ऑल द टीम्स दे आर जस्ट रोटेटिंग इन टुवर्ड्स द एजेस ऑफ द जोन एंड ट्राइंग टू होल्ड देयर पोजीशन. मीनवाइल टीम एएसएस लियोन कम्स अप इन द फाइट यूजिंग हिज K98 to its best potential and knocking one of the players of team Zeus down. So let's see team number 15, how do they counter back with that K98 headshot. Moving on towards that position, it is going to be on the bridge of that Georgia Fort container. This bridge, I love this bridge. What about you, Origin? This bridge definitely has shown us one of the great moments for Indian PUBG Mobile as well.
Yeah, and obviously you can see that Team Zeus won't let the other team come to the other side, so they are patiently waiting. And we have a burst out tire, and they are just actually falling back here. They do not want to take the fight right now. They are actually going towards the squados here, ganging up, and they have their resources collected up well as well. Let us look where they want to go next.
Yeah, surely you said correct. They are falling back right now. They wanted to cross this part of the island using the first bridge, but as soon as they saw that it has been already occupied, it has been already camped, they have definitely used one of the other bridges present at Georgia Pole. So let's see किस तरीके से यहाँ पर टीम यूज के प्लेयर्स खेलते हैं. फिलहाल रिग्रुप करेंगे. इस हिल को काफ़ी अच्छी तरीके से यूटिलाइज किया जा सकता है. एज अ टीम आप काफ़ी अच्छी तरीके से इस ब्रिज के ऊपर खेल सकते हैं, बट फिलहाल सारी ही टीम जो है रोटेशन के ऊपर ज़्यादा ध्यान देने वाली है. मिनी 14 के टैप शॉट्स का इस्तेमाल करके Zeus इज ट्राइंग टू पंचर द टायर्स ऑफ दैट बगी. सो लेट्स सी Zeus के प्लेयर्स थोड़ा सा यहाँ पर रुक के चिप डैमेज करके इंस्टेंटली मूव ऑफ करेंगे. एकदम सही स्ट्रैटेजी यहाँ पर. लेट्स सी किस तरीके से टीम Zeus जो है इस गेम के अंदर परफॉर्म करती है. फिलहाल टीम Power888 के प्लेयर्स आते हुए यहाँ पर फाइट में अगेंस्ट टीम कोनिना पावर के प्लेयर्स थोड़ा सा यहाँ पर जो है दिक्कत में पड़ चुके हैं. एक प्लेयर इनको ऑलरेडी नॉक एंड फिनिश कर दिया गया. काफी ज्यादा ओपन में DGR भी फंसे हुए हैं. Power888 स्क्वाड, दे विल बी डेफिनेटली लुकिंग टू गेट दिस किल एज वेल फॉर देयर टीम. It is a free kill for them, and let's see how do they achieve it, how do they confirm it for themselves. Stops is rotating
coming
towards
from one of the members from team number 3, which is Power888 here. Meanwhile, falling back smartly, team number 17 here. DGR is barely surviving, guys, and you know that when the tires burst from the buggy, it's really difficult to drive it. So he is going behind the shack right now, but he gets knocked out right now, and that will be all for DGR, sadly, guys. He really tried well by throwing up the smokes and trying to fall back, but Power888 was too powerful for them.
Correctly said. Power888 was too powerful for them, but right now we have another fights of the Titans going on between team RRQ, and let's see how do they fight against those teams in front of them. D2 has been taken down right now by Team Secret player, and Team Secret they have decided to push in right now. iShot C is going to provide cover fire for his teammate. He has stopped just behind one of the rocks that is present over there. Now it is going to be the fights of the Titans. Grenades are being usable. They are being perfectly used right now. RRQ senior knocks down UI was trying to cross quite in the open and has been instantly punished off by Team RRQ's player over there. Rex, he is also on the flank over there, but Ernie, I think he has spotted him. He is using that water to rotate down without being detected. This could be 100 IQ play by Ernie काफी अच्छी तरीके से अपने लिए जो है एंगल्स बड़े करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. यहाँ से अगर ऊपर आते हैं तो एक किल इनको और मिल सकता है. और टू टीम सीक्रेट्स प्लेयर ओवर देयर. टीम RRQ, they might just get this happen. They might just eliminate Team Secret right out of this map. It is going to be quite interesting. He definitely hears that vehicle moving off towards him, and Team Secret's Rex, he is just trying to make another angle, but he does not know that RRQ's Ernie is present over there. Now RRQ Ernie, he misses some of the initial shots from his fight right now. Now Rex knows that there is a player present at that position. He throws a grenade over there. He throws a flash gun trying to catch Ernie off guard right now, but Rex, he uses that Uzi's burst to get the knock onto Ernie, but has been traded off instantly by RRQ senior. RRQ, now they are looking to confirm that kill as well. They have thrown a Molotov. Rex will definitely go down to that Molotov and get killed over there. Team RRQ, they have got got that first pick that they were looking for, and I guess that is the signal for Team Secret to fall back right now. Both of their
Team
players have been
Secret's
taken.
Mattoy and Ishos can do nothing but try to help his teammates, but they get a knock here. This is their perfect opportunity if they want to push them, but instead looks like they are actually falling back. This is their opening to fall back, guys. They don't want to take a fight right now. They just want to survive a bit longer, so they are falling back here. Smoke's coming in from RRQ Ernie, and he's smoking up. He'll be able to revive his teammate, and they will be moving along as well. But we have team number 11 right behind them, guys. They are going to come up and sneak up on them if they can hear the gunshots here. So they will really have to be careful. RRQ looks like they are in a puzzle. Just like I said, team number 11, T2K, is coming up from the behind. Earn is getting one tap from the M16, and he gets knocked out here within the smokes. Really smart by team number 11 coming up for the third party here, and Ernie gets confirmed. And Senior slowly trying to go up to the right side, slowly crawling his way out of this situation here, guys.
Correctly said, Team ASL. They came just in time to get those kills for themselves. काफी अच्छी तरीके से RRQ को काफी ज्यादा ओपन ग्राउंड्स के अंदर पकड़ा, नॉक किया गया था डेफिनेटली यहाँ पर टीम सीक्रेट के प्लेयर्स की तरफ से, बट ASL लियोन ने अपने कार 98 का कमाल दिखा के वो किल अपनी टीम के लिए सिक्योर किया. दिस इज द ब्यूटी ऑफ बैटल रॉयल. नॉक कोई करता है, किल कोई सिक्योर करता है, पॉइंट किसी की और के खाते में जाता है. This is the beauty of battle royale, guys. बहुत ज्यादा मजेदार चीज हुई यहाँ पर अभी. And Team RRQ instantly from a position, from that upper hand, they have gone down right now just to two players standing for themselves. Now let's see how do these two players for Team RRQ Senior and BR11 play. We have seen BR11 coming up with some serious clutches, and also Senior with some good IQ plays over there. But let's see how do they perform, because the zone they are just on the edge. So next zone is going to be pretty important for Team RRQ.
Yeah, BR11 is really good at surviving till the last, guys. He's really sneaky and he takes his opportunities very well. He is really smart and uses all his IQ at the proper time, guys. So we need to be aware of him. Be careful. Meanwhile, RRQ here taking the fight, and looks like RRQ is out of the game, guys.
Definitely, RRQ has been eliminated in a surprising event right now. Abrupt Slayers, they came from nowhere and they just eliminated RRQ right off the map. First getting those two kills from the third party brilliantly, and now just finishing the last two players by rushing, because they knew that they had the numbers advantage. Pushed at that shack, got BR11 out of that position, and then it was the last player standing for Team RRQ, who could do nothing more than just see his teammate die and then get killed right now. So Team Abrupt Slayers, they performed quite well, got those kills, and now they are into the top 13 right now. Second zone is about to close. It is going all the way towards Severny. Will we see a Severny zone? What are your predictions, Origin?
Yeah, my prediction, I will keep it on BTR like always, guys. I don't know why, but I just have a soft corner for them because their performance has been steady. You know, they always proved themselves. So I think BTR will win this game. So let us see. What are your predictions?
According to me, I cannot say right now, because there are a hell lot of teams available at the center of the position. First of all, they were all playing on the edges. Now they are just targeting towards the center, grouping towards the center, and let's see how do they play, how do they perform, and how do they get back into the game. And I'll give my predictions after the teams win, and I'll predict for that team. So let's see.
That's pretty smart by you trying to predict at the ending. So a proper prediction usually happens when you predict in the beginning itself, right? So try to predict in the beginning itself. At least take one more circle. Once the next circle ends, try to predict your team, and let's see if you win or not.
For sure. I'll predict in the next circle as soon as it forms right now. But let's see how do the teams perform right now, because most of the teams, like even Team Secret's two players, they are still remaining. They have to cross that bridge in order to get to the next zone. So it is going to be quite a tough situation for them as well. Meanwhile, Team BB, they come in a fight right now. Lufa has taken one of the knocks onto the other players. Let's see how do they will they be able to confirm those kills or not. They are holding a compound quite seriously right now, and they are definitely wanting that they just hold this compound pretty good and pretty hard, and they are not letting anyone near their side. Team TSJ थोड़ी सी दिक्कतों में आ चुके हैं, एक प्लेयर नॉक कर दे, बट काफी इंटरेस्टिंग यहाँ पर पोजीशन बनते हुए रिवाइवल के लिए, और यहाँ पर थोड़े बहुत शॉट्स भी लिए जा रहे हैं. स्पॉट कर लिया गया कॉस्मोस का, यहाँ पर पैर दिख रहा होगा, पैर का एक पिक्सल दिख रहा होगा, एंड उनको जैसे ही रिवाइव हुए लूफा ने इंस्टेंटली दोबारा से नॉक किया. लूफा इज यूजिंग दोस वन टैप्स टुवर्ड्स ग्रेटली ओवर देयर, एंड दोबारा से यहाँ पर जो है थोड़ा सा सप्रेसिव फायर आता हुआ वो ओके की तरफ से.
Yeah, that warehouse there is giving them an additional height. Already they are on top of a hill, and that warehouse is giving them additional height to take an advantage here, guys. It's really tough for the team number 10 here to take shots at them. And Right now, from within the smoke, I think they will be able to revive the teammate. And right now, they are again falling back. They are rotating again. They are moving more towards the center of the zone again, guys. Let us look where they are headed.
Surely the zone, it has all the way shifted towards that northeast position. None of the teams were expecting that push except for Team Futbolist. Now they are in the driver's seat, and now my money is going to be on Team Futbolist. They have a good position in the zone. Although Team TSJ, they are also making a run for the center of the zone, and they definitely have got a good compound in front of them. That is unoccupied right now, but I still would be supporting for Team Futbolist in this round. So let's see which of the teams win. Will it be BTR or will it be
Fritzz
Futbolist?
has actually given his prediction, guys. It is Team Futbolist, and I'm still sticking with my prediction, and I'm going to go with BTR itself. And let us look at which team is going to win. And if anyone here watching the stream, guys, if you have your own predictions, please drop down your messages in the live chat. Let me know which team you think is going to win this wonderful game here in Erangel. And we are right now waiting. This is the third circle going on right here, guys. Please make your predictions as soon as possible, man.
Yeah, definitely. You guys also are open to this challenge right now. Let's see if your predictions go right now. But we have a fight between Team ARC and Team A1ES Esports. But that has been done and dusted. Team ARC, they have been eliminated out of this compound right now. But the things are not looking even good for Team A1 Esports. Team Loops, they perfectly come at the right time, getting those kills for themselves, getting those knocks, stealing those kills. And now they have a 2 kills lead and 2 players in front of them who can be pushed and finished off if Team Loops, they decide to push right now. So let's see. How does Team A1 Esports push? Will Team Loops push in right now or not? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think they will be able to push actually, but neither of the teams will get a chance to, because all the teams are actually nearby and around. So if anyone wants to push, they are gonna have to do it really quick. If not, they will get third-partied once again. So they'll have to make things faster, or they are going to have to stay where they are and try to hold till the next zone forms.
Correctly said. Third party is a thing that you definitely wouldn't want to be in right now. And let's see किस तरीके से लूप्स के प्लेयर्स खेलते हैं, क्योंकि थर्ड जोन हमारा फिर से एक बार क्लोज इन होना स्टार्ट हो चुका है. सारी टीम्स एक्सेप्ट फॉर टीम अब्रप्ट स्लेयर्स यहाँ पर जो है जोन के अंदर मूव करने की जो प्रक्रिया है वो चालू कर चुकी है. जोन के अंदर पहुंचने के लिए रास्ता चुन चुकी है. एंड बाकी सारी टीम जैसे कि हम ऑलरेडी देख पा रहे हैं अपने मैप के ऊपर ऑलरेडी पहुंचते हुए हमें देखने को मिल रही है. बट मीनवाइल टीम फुटबॉलिस्ट, द टीम दैट आई रूट फॉर, हैज गॉट अ नॉक राइट नाउ. सो लेट्स सी 2 किल्स ऑलरेडी इनके पास है. क्या यहाँ पर जो थर्ड नॉक निकाला है वो कंफर्म कर पाएंगे या नहीं? ऑल्सो आई वुड डेफिनेटली लाइक टू सी BTR. दे आर टुवर्ड्स द साउथ साइड ऑफ द जोन. काफी अच्छी तरीके से अपनी रोटेशंस को टाइम कर रहे हैं ताकि इनिशियल फाइट ना लेनी पड़े. एंड लास्ट में तो हमें पता ही है टीम BTR हाउ स्ट्रॉन्ग दे आर. कितने सारे एंगल्स एक साथ कवर करके सामने वाली टीम को इतना ज्यादा प्रेशराइज कर देते हैं कि दे डू नॉट हैव एनी चांस लेफ्ट अदर देन डाई. So let's see. I am also excited for Team BTR as well. Let's see how do they perform. And
yeah, Team BTR has a specific play style where they actually play a little patiently. Sometimes they don't necessarily always go to the center of the zone. They play from edge to edge. Only when they really predict the zone, they think for sure it's going to be at this place. Then only they are going to go to the center, or else they are going to actually go from edge to edge. And they have the perfect skill to actually manage and try to move from edge to edge. Even when the blue zone is coming right behind them, they always try to find a way to make it inside the zone, guys. They are really skilled, so that's what is a big advantage for Team BTR all the time.
Definitely correctly said. They use their utilities quite brilliantly while moving inside the zone, pushing teams that are already inside the zone and getting their kills. But right now, Team Abrupt Slayers, they have been knocked out by one of the players of Team Loops using a DP28. Team Abrupt Slayers, they are in a bit of trouble, continuously being pressured by Team Loops player from each and every angle. They have to deploy definitely some smoke. Other than that, there is no hope at all because they don't have any solid cover. They definitely have a vehicle, but that isn't going to provide a lot of cover. So let's see किस तरीके से यहाँ पर टीम अब्रप्ट स्लेयर्स के प्लेयर्स इस जो कोने से है वो निकल पाते हैं या नहीं, क्योंकि नेक्स्ट जोन इनके फेवर में बना है. लेट रोटेशन का ये एक फायदा रहता है कि आपको नेक्स्ट जोन जो है देखने को मिलता है. बट डार्टिन यहाँ पर एक बार उठेंगे T2K के हंटर को एक बार फिर से नॉक कर दिया जाएगा. हंटर जस्ट अभी रिवाइव हुए थे, एक गोली और लगी और ही हैज बीन इंस्टेंटली लॉक्ड आउट. राइट नाउ द जोन हैज मूव्ड ऑल द वे टुवर्ड्स दैट साउथ पोजीशन. फुटबॉलिस्ट के लट्स यहाँ पर नॉक कर दिए गए ग्रेनेड का इस्तेमाल करके. तो लेट्स सी वहां पर किस तरीके से टीम फुटबॉलिस्ट के प्लेयर जो है गेम के अंदर बढ़ते हैं.
Yeah, let us look at what's happening here. We have multiple teams. They are trying to make a mark in this PUBG Mobile Global Scrims. They want to warn other teams to see we are here and we are going to be dangerous. Be careful of us. Meanwhile, we have 4 a.m. and Team ASL and also Team Loops right along each other. We have only one member from team number 4, and one of the members from Team 4M gets knocked out. He gets a smoke in time, but there is no one to revive him right now, guys.
Definitely correctly said. Team 4M, they tried to get into that fight, but their member has just been knocked out right now by one of the players of Team Abrupt Slayers. Being that was on top, sir, if I'm not wrong. And he definitely has got a good kill onto them. So is the last guy remaining. So has been spotted by on top. He is taking some shots, but ASL Leon, he is the entry fragger for their team and definitely doing his job properly. Team Abrupt Slayers, they definitely have 8 kills for themselves right now, and that is a huge number when we are already in the 4th zone right now. They have to move inside the zone and they have Team Loops just in front of them. Does Leon know that Team Loops is just in front of them or not is going to be a big question right now. So let's see how does Team Abrupt Slayers play from this position. He picking up Utsarga is Leon right now, and now heading straight towards the zone, towards his teammate, and trying to rotate around Team Loops right now. So let's see, will Team ASL fight this against Team Loops or not? This is going to be a question right now. 4AM Hasaki, he's the last guy remaining. He definitely has a vehicle to move inside the zone. 90 meters is the number that he has to move. But meanwhile, Team PW88, they are getting some kills using that grenade. It's a fight between Okay, this team is Team Execute and Team PW88. This is going to be quite a good fight right now. So let's see how do they play. Team PW88, they are inside the zone. They are troubling right now Team Execute's player, and they are getting some knocks as well.
Yeah, surely. And we have team number 10 making their rotation right now. Meanwhile, it's within the smokes. We have Power888's Ice here picking up the AWM here. And this is going to be a game changer, guys. If you get the shots right with this gun, one shot, one knock, this is going to be really deadly. But you have to really make the shots count. So that's what the puzzle is for this gun. If you don't make the shots count, it's a waste to take this gun. So let us look how accurate he can shoot with this popular gun here, which everyone die to take it for. And usually I know many people who actually fight for this gun in the classic games when we play with our friends. Meanwhile, right along the blue zone, we have Power888 making their rotation, and we have 4AM getting taken out of the game, sadly.
Correctly said, Team 4M, they have been eliminated out of the game. Trying to use that Uzi, we had Asaki trying to get some knocks but wasn't able to eliminate each and every player of the enemy team. For now, Team Noobs, they have to move inside the zone. They are trying to take down Team Abrupt Slayers player right now, but let's see will they be successful in doing so or not. Utilities are being used out right now. The nerf that a grenade has got, that has definitely reduced its usage right now, but they are still being used by carriers, by Loop's carrier right now, and he is getting some serious trouble onto Team Abrupt Slayers. 2 of their players have been already finished off right now. Leon is knocked out. The Team Abrupt Slayers are left to last 2 players, and Kawowski, he used that vehicle. He becomes a Salman Khan fan and gets those kills for himself. Team Loops, they have eliminated Team Abrupt Slayers. Any views, Origin?
It's really sad for Salman Khan being referred every time, but anyways, that's just for fun. But yeah, and that's how they end their lives. I don't know, but this is kind of speculating here. Team BTR, I didn't think they would be really passive. This game, they are being really passive. They are not engaging in any fights. They're just waiting for everyone to fight it out. Meanwhile, we have Team Power888 against Team A1 Esports here, bringing in the fight to them near the shack, and we have team number 10 slowly coming up from behind as well. This is going to be a 3-team fight, guys. Here, this is what I was previously speaking about. The third party slowly comes in, team number 10 slowly coming in, and they are going to try to get up and take their position against Power888 as well. So Power888 has to be really careful. Team A1 Esports Sinister is still surviving. Meanwhile, team number 9 comes here. This is Divine here, packing up all the members here and racking up all the kills for himself. Meanwhile, one member is still alive at the backside, if I'm not afraid. Yes, that is team number 10. Team number 10, 2 members kind of in the V-shape position here if you look at them, and one of the members from team number 10 already inside the zone. But we have Team Loops here slowly closing in. I think they have spotted him. That's why he has prone and he's trying to camouflage himself with the surroundings, but with the kind of dress he's wearing right now, I don't think he can camouflage himself right here.
Correctly said, he cannot camouflage himself right now, but on the other hand, the fight that we just witnessed some time ago was just a brilliant one. But for now, Team BTR, they are in a fight right now. BTR's Luxy, he clutches over again onto Team XF over there, and that was a brilliant clutch for him. 1v2, he had to get those kills, and Team BTR, they come up on top getting those kills. Team BTR prediction from Origin was quite correct. My team is already out, but Team BTR, they are still alive right now. So Origin, do you still think that Team BTR will win? Team Microboy has been knocked out?
Yeah. I still think because even one member from Team BTR is fine to actually at least take them to the top 3 positions, because these guys are experienced and these guys are really smarter than you think, and these guys do everything very well calculatedly. So we have still Luxy left, and we have one more member from BTR, which is Ryzen. They are left, but the blue zone is actually forcing them. Let us look which smart move will they make, guys. My prediction would be one of the members from BTR will be engaging a fight with Loops, and the other man, looks like they are going to go out in the 4th place. Sadly, my prediction goes wrong, but kind of more accurate than yours. They didn't at
Definitely,
least try
definitely. That's for sure. That's for sure. Team BTR, they definitely achieve more position than Team Futbolist over there. But nevertheless, we had quite a game right now. Now it is a three team standing. It is looking quite good for Team Loops. Instantly, I said Carrio has been taken down, but Federal D definitely comes up with a trade over there for his teammate. And Kawasaki is quite low. He definitely might want to pop that first aid first rather than peeking on to into the enemy's crosshair. So let's see किस तरीके से टीम लूप्स के प्लेयर खेलते हैं. बट इस सब का फायदा यहाँ पर हमें एक प्लेयर उठाते हुए देखने को मिल रहा है, जो कि है डिवाइन काफी अच्छी तरीके से अपने स्टैट्स को रोटेट कर रहे हैं, अपने लिए पोजीशन रोटेट कर रहे हैं. फाइट्स में जो सामने दोनों टीम्स लगी हुई है अभी भी, टीम लूप्स एंड इट इज गोइंग टू बी टीम सीक्रेट जेन. ही इज यूजिंग देयर फाइट्स एज कवर, यूजिंग देयर गनशॉट्स एज कवर, एंड नाउ इज ट्राइंग टू मूव इनसाइड द जोन. He is being subjected to some grenades right now by Zap4Boy, but अभी तक नॉक देखने को नहीं मिला हमें डिवाइन के ऊपर, एंड डिवाइन बहुत बड़ा एक खतरा बनने वाले हैं फॉर टीम लूप्स. इट इज गोइंग टू बी अ 3v1v1 फाइट, क्योंकि टीएस जोवाकी जो है पूरी तरीके से नॉक कर दिए गए. रिवाइवल का चांस उनके पास बिल्कुल भी नहीं रहने वाला है. और यहाँ पर जैप बॉय को भी टेक डाउन, फोर्ट बॉय को माफ करिएगा, टेक डाउन किया जाएगा. बीबी के डिवाइन का ग्रेनेड जाएगा. 1v3 की एक फाइट रहने वाली. डिवाइन इज ट्राइंग टू मूव इनसाइड द जोन. काफी अच्छे रिफ्लेक्सेस दिखाए यहाँ पर डिवाइन ने. फेडरल को काफी ज्यादा लो कर दिया. फेडरल के ऊपर बैक टू बैक शॉट्स लेने की कोशिश है. फेडरल ही डेफिनेटली might want to heal first rather than peeking, but Divine अब यहाँ पर Kawasaki heal करके instantly pushing करते हुए Divine के ऊपर kill निकालने के लिए Team Loops they are looking to put this match to an end, put the final nail in the coffin for Team BB. Divine he is trying to survive as long as possible. Zone के अंदर नहीं है Divine, he has to push inside the zone right now. He has been spotted. That grenade will go, but उससे पहले Federal की M416 बोलेगी, and the winner chicken dinner for Team Loops. Brilliantly played, brilliant rotations. 11 kills, chicken dinner. Oh my god, that was a brilliant game played by Team Loops.
Yeah, really very well played by Team Loops here, with racking up 11 kills here, guys. 11 kills, and they survived till the end very well. And even Divine alone surviving for his team and getting the 2nd position is really appreciable here. And he was really smart. He was trying to prone all his way into the zone, but sadly he gets spotted in the end, and he really gets ganged up by all the members, which is 3 members from Team Loops there. So Divine, really well done, and he gets 3 kills for his team, and in the 2nd place. And in the 3rd place we have Team Secret here with 6 kills, guys. And Team BTR, my prediction, they went really passive today. I don't know why they went really passive. Looks like they are kind of patiently studying everyone's game, kind of seeing where everyone likes to move and all. BTR, I told you once again, really smart. These guys have only 2 kills, but they are in the 4th place, guys. So this is one thing which really differentiates every team from BTR.
Don't be afraid to live this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it away. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. monsters, everything that brought me alive. But we're all like monsters, playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a rebel fight without an alibi. Took my hands without an alibi. Smoking gun, you got me on the wrong. We know that will come. We're out up to dawn, but how can I hide it without an alibi? It's a rebel's fight without an alibi. Took my insides. I can't wait no longer. I'm playing with the monsters, everything that brought me alive. Oh, we're all like monsters, playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a rebel's fight without an alibi. Took my hands without an alibi.
Okay, so वापस आ गए guys हम लोग वापस से यहाँ पर we are going to start our matches in very soon right now. So let's see how do the teams perform. We have the lobby, we have team PW888, team Loops, all the teams that have performed brilliantly in the early matches are also going to play these one also. The last game, that was quite a bit of ruckus that was created in the last zone, which we every time expect that. But Team Loops, they definitely came through it. They came through all of it, getting those kills in the last zones, converting those knocks into finishes was something that was done by Team Loops brilliantly. Even one of the play by Team 1E SS player in that shack over there, he definitely clutched that 1v3 situation for him, getting those 3 important points over there. So these were some of the plays that were quite brilliantly done by these players. So I hope for the best for the next game as well. And any predictions, Origin, for the next game and how the teams are going to play?
I seriously hope Team BTR plays a little more aggressive, because that's one team which I always support. And even Team RRQ played really well. They were kind of aggressive at times, but sadly they got really third-party bad by team number 11, I think it was, which is Team T2K. And on the other hand, if you see, there are many other teams which are still sleeping. Like, they still have to prove themselves in the scrims here. And they, based on the first game is basically always like a warm-up. So after this warm-up, everyone is going to think of, okay, so this is how the other teams are proceeding with their drop locations, as well as how they are pushing and all. So they are going to try to find some counter strategies here and try to make some moves now. I seriously think BTR might try to be a little more aggressive right now, and let us see what happens, guys. I am going to predict again for Team BTR. So it's not like I'm a serious fan of Team BTR. Actually, I'm a fan of TSM entity. So I seriously, I'm just supporting for this scrims. I think Team BTR is going to win this game. So what is your prediction, Fritzz?
I'll again go for that late prediction in the game. After the third circle, I'll see which teams are alive and then go for that prediction. But yeah, we have our Miramar map loading, and definitely Team BTR. I'll also this time let me predict Team BTR as well, because we know that Team BTR, they perform brilliantly in the map of Miramar because of their medium to long range sprays. They are quite laser and they perform quite brilliantly in this map. So let's go. I'll go with you this time. I'll support Team BTR, and let's see.
And sorry guys, but this time I'm really going to give you some time. So I've been reading the live chat as well. You thought I wasn't seeing what you were speaking. So the Rock the Legend here says he wants Team 4 AM to win. So, and we also have Kailash Joshi here. Okay, so he is our moderator, so just leave him. And next God here saying 4 AM will win. We have Navi will win. So that's some Chinese name. Sorry, I cannot read Chinese, but yeah, some people are supporting for Navi, which is Natus Vincere as well. And we have Nizahar Sharif waiting for BTR bang on. Really good, bro. I am waiting for Team BTR to bang on as well. And at the same time, we have Triko Saputra saying India #1. Yes, bro, India #1. So everyone's country is #1 for them. So no offense to anyone. Everyone supports their own country really well. So that is patriotism. And let's go here and let's watch 23 seconds more for the game to start. And this is Miramar here, the game where the long range sprays come in. And really it is very good to watch. But at the same time, one of the Chinese teams which usually play really well, because each country or each region actually have a specific favorite map. For India, I would say it's either Irangel or Sanhok at max. And for Chinese teams, I think it would be Miramar at the majority. Let us look at the flight path now. Please take over, Kritz.
How the flight path, it is going to be quite an interesting one right now because it is going all the way from the middle of the map. Miramar map, one of the most important maps for as Origin said for those Chinese teams. For not Indian team, the Miramar map is quite an interesting one. So the plane path, it has started from prison going all the way towards Campo Militar. Each and every drop because of this line is possible right now. Even with good gliding techniques, teams can go towards La Cobriara, can pick up vehicles using that road. And let's see how do the teams perform. For now, they are just dropping in right now. Team Zeus, they are moving towards that Valdemar area. Is going to be quite an interesting place to see because I haven't seen many teams dropping at that position, but nevertheless, it's quite a good city to loot in.
Yeah, and some of the teams which I'm really looking forward to see and how they perform and how they develop over the time is one of the most important teams is Team Navi, because Team Navi, apart from how they are playing right now, Team Navi has a really good backup team, and they are a wonderful esports organization, as you can see in many multiple sports like Dota 2, and you also have CS:GO and many other games where Team Navi has been established very well. So we will have to see how they are going to come up strong over time. And we have other new esport organizations coming up as well. Meanwhile, the ones which are established are trying to make a more solid mark in their region here. Meanwhile, we have here Navi Meku here once again slowly picking up his things, and they are right now along with team number 9. This is Divine, who managed to get the second place in the last game. Navi Trixie here quickly taking out one of the members from Team BB.
Yeah, Team BB, they are in a little bit of trouble early in the game, and even talking about Team Secret, they also they are one man shot right in the starting of the game. Navi, they are trying to move inside the compound that is being occupied right now by Team Bluebee's player. Pixie has been taken down by Lufa. Lufa definitely is trying to be traded by Maytek over there. So let's see how does Team Navi take this fight, because they definitely have to get a revival. Lufa, he is just getting inside the building, roaming around, trying to make noise, trying to confuse the player of Navi. Matic, he has gone inside. He wants this fight so bad that he is not able to hold his position for a long time. But let's see. BB's Lufa, he has also fallen back towards the backside of the building. So let's see how does Lufa perform. He is in the cover of his teammates from behind, but Lufa now he is moving in towards that player Navi Matic. He might be in a bit of trouble right now, but support comes in from behind. But that's a good Uzi spray by BB's Lufa. He switches on to the other gun, not reloading in front of him right now, switching on to the UMP. He has Navi Matic. He's also in a bit of trouble. He has also been taken down. BB, they are looking quite good. Divine is also now going to support Lufa. Navi, they are down to the last player, and it is the elimination of Team Navi by Team Bluebees. That was an incredible fight, Origin.
Yeah, that was an incredible fight here. So this is the problem which we usually have every time, because when teams from different regions come to a fight here, guys, many teams encounter the same drop locations, because usually when in your region you might not find any team coming to your place, but usually when you come to the global region here in a global championship, you're going to find many teams which have the same drop locations and have the same grip over the map like you do. So you will have to establish in the practice scrims itself to tell them, this is my place, please get out of here, politely. But so we'll have to see what the other teams are trying to establish here. Meanwhile, we have team number 21. Do we have team number 21 and team number 17 very close to here? It's a 1v2 for team BTR versus team it's Konina, I guess.
Konina Power.
Yeah, Konina Power. So Konina Power we have with a Tommy here. He's going to go and push, but yeah, Micro Boy was pretty ready for him.
Yeah, Micro Boy was correctly, you said correctly. Micro Boy was very ready for that push, but Team BTR, they have lost 2 players in that fight, so they definitely would want to rework on the strategies that they indulge into while they encountered that drop location and they are contested over there. So let's see. For now, Team BTR, well and good, well and safe, got those 4 kills at the cost of 2 players. So let's see Team BTR, how do they perform. We know that how these 2 guys can play. Micro Boy, Luxy, they have a chance. They know how to get towards that top position, get that chicken dinner. So let's hope for the best for Team BTR. And for now, Team Godsent, they might be in a tussle, little bit of tussle between with team number 24, that is going to be Team A1 Esports. So let's see how does Team Godsent and Team A1 Esports play, and how do the fights occur.
Yeah, and also we'll have to actually have keep a keen eye on the kill feed as well, because while we are watching some other fight here, there are really good fights going on the other side as well, because the kill feed we will have to watch out, because we might actually miss really good fights, guys. Spectate the fight between Loops and 4 a.m. Spectate the fights between, which is Siddharth KP here asking for us to spectate between 4 a.m. and Team Loops here. So please try to go towards the Jacinta del Patron area. Yep.
Yeah, surely. We have 4 a.m. and we have Team Loops. Although they are little bit away from each other, but I think so. As soon as the tussle would start, we will definitely be spectating these two teams.
Yeah, surely. So looks like this is one thing which usually happens, guys, when you watch the map and you see that teams are really close to each other, but in reality they might not be that close like you expect them to be. So that is one thing. So we'll have to just check out that as well. Meanwhile, Team A1 Esports and Team Godsent, they are in Los Leones here. Los Leones is a pretty big area for everyone to loot, but it's kind of a maze, so you will have to be really well versed in the area, or else you might be taken down from God knows which floor the one everyone is watching you from.
Correct. Yeah, sure. That is a thing that happens to each and every esports player if they come towards that Los Leones in the final circles at towards that Los Leones. You never know from which angle you are going to be shot at. You never know from which floor, from which building you are going to be shot at. And if the final zones at Los Leones, God help the teams, because it is all just havoc over there. It's all just luck. If the zone is towards you, you might survive. If the zone is away from you, you are definitely going to get killed from one of the floors of one of the buildings. So yeah, let's see for now how do the teams rotate inside the circle. Talking about the circle, it is towards the western side a little bit, but being quite big in circumference, it does not have a lot of impact in the initial stages of the map. So let's see how does the circle perform and how the teams rotate inside the circle and how do they play.
Yeah, surely. And we have here many other teams still patiently looting up. We have Team RRQ and El Pozo here. They always land in El Pozo from a very long time, and there is no one who usually challenges them there. But right nearby of Montenegro, we have Team Alpha7. So shall they cross paths? It might be a really good fight between them, but we do not... it doesn't look like there's going to be any fight soon, but we will have to keep a keen eye on Team Futbolist and Power888. There might be a fight soon in San Martin.
Yeah, Team Futbolist, they are looking to get away from that city that they initially looted, and Team Power8, they are trying slowly and steadily to get that high hill position. High ridges, they always give you an advantage over your enemy team. So Team Power888, they are trying to just roam around that ridge, trying to take their control over there. And let's see how does Team PW88 play in this one, playing around that San Martin area. They are still very well inside the zone. They are still very well comfortable in the zone. It is just started to close in, and as soon as we have the second zone, we will definitely have the players rotating inside the zone from each and every direction, each and every angle, and we might have some fights that we definitely would like to look upon. But for now, everything is quiet. Everything is not so violent right now, unlike what it is going to be in the next 10 minutes. So let's see how do the teams perform.
We have the Lion Gaming here in the live chat asking us for Nova kidhar hai. Why kidhar hai? Pata nahi yaar. We'll just have to check it out. And I don't know why they couldn't be here today. But meanwhile, Godsent Reeves here trying to scout the area in Los Leones here. He's trying to find any person who's potentially there nearby. There is only one person there, which is team number 24. And team number 24 is pretty far though. That is A1 Esports here. But they are right along the edge, and Los Leones kind of is outside the zone almost right now, so they'll have to move inside the zone as well. So already we have one of the members from Team Godsent going ahead inside the zone and scouting the area, and the rest of the members will be moving in soon.
Yeah, they will be moving in soon right now, and those who are asking where are Team XQF and other Chinese teams, they have another tournament that is for their region only, so they are performing in that right now. But they surely will be with us in couple of next days, so stay tuned for that and be ready whenever we are streaming. But for now, we have Team Loops engaging in a fight against Team TSJ. Cosmos has been completely taken off, and Team Loops, they also have suffered an initial loss in the name of Kawasaki. He has been taken down completely, and now Team Loops, they are trying to move inside the second zone. It has gone just quite opposite from where they were playing in the earlier stages. The zone has shifted all the way towards that southwestern area, So let's see how do the teams rotate, because it is a pretty big area right now as well. So teams, they shouldn't have much difficulty in rotating, much difficulty in avoiding the initial fights that we generally do not have in Miramar. So I hope so that teams perform brilliantly right now, and we should definitely see some 1v4s and 1v3 clutches, because we definitely are looking for content. So
Yeah, last time I still remember how I think it was BTR Luxy or someone who survived till the end, and this was PMWL if I'm not wrong, and we survived against Team I think it was against Team OR as well as Team TSM as well. So that's how we went to the second place, I think, and RRQ won the match that day in Miramar, and everyone was really shocked that BTR alone, a single person, could survive that long with other teams like Team OR and Team TSM still alive.
yeah, Team OR and TSM was still alive over there, but still Team BTR's player, he just had magic hands over there, got some kills, got some frags, got that chicken dinner. But right now, Team RRQ, they are in a bit of trouble right now. Two of their players have been knocked out. Bear 11 and D2E, they are on their knees right now, and now it's all upon Ernie to get them going in the next game. Team Zeus, they perfectly use the ridges, they perfectly use the cover for themselves. They circled around Team RRQ and now are punishing them for their careless attitude. I must say that they were already in the open, and now RRQ, last man standing for them. It is going to be Ernie 007 with 3 kills. Their team has 4 kills, so definitely 4 already points have been accumulated by them right now. But they definitely will be looking to press on hard in the next games as well.
Yeah, and we'll have to see which teams are actually being consistent here. Team RRQ, they are not in the rhythm right now. In the last game, we have seen they were eliminated pretty early as well. Then this time also, they are getting eliminated. And one sad thing about a popular team, which is always, performing at the highest level, is that everyone studies your game really well. So if you are BTR, if you are TSM, if you are OR, or if you are RRQ, or any other team for that matter, which is really good, people are going to study about your strategies extra keenly, and they are going to notice each and every rotation you make. So you are going to be going to have to be very creative as well as very skilled to manage these situations.
Yes, Team RRQ. Every team, as you had said correctly, that they are going to read their strategies, and now they have to definitely change some things. They have to definitely get their rhythm back right now in the game to get those chicken dinners and get that first position if they definitely want it. But for now, Team Zeus, they are looking to close this fight finally. Ernie is the last guy remaining. I see finishing him off with that grenade over there. And also the zone has also shifted quite interestingly. It has gone towards that south position right now. And let's see how do the players move, and it is forming between Montenegro and Chumasera, and that area is prone to lots and lots of ridges over there. So let's see how the teams rotate, because using a vehicle in that kind of terrain is going to be quite a difficult task, and we might see a hell lot of vehicle burst kills in that position. So let's see how do the teams rotate inside this zone, and which compounds do they choose. Where do we see the fights? These are some of the keen questions that I have and will be answered in time. We have Team 4AM. They are fighting their way right now against Team XZ over there. Let's see how do they get this fight for themselves right now. Team Execute, they have got some kills. They have eliminated all of Team 4 Angry Men. So Team 4 Angry Men, they are also not performing quite well according to their name.
I think 4 Angry Men are going to be really angry now, because they got taken out by Team Exception here. And meanwhile, they are they managed to revive themselves, and they'll have to move to the zone, which is really far away, and immediately in the last zones from the third zone itself, guys, in a really good competitive game, if you're rotating really late, you will have to be careful of the edges, because people are already going to wait at the edges for you. So if you are too late, you're going to get sprayed upon while you're driving itself. So be really fast to the zone. If not, you are going to be at a really good risk.
Yeah, now talking about this fight between Team A1 Esports and Team Loops over there. Daden is the lone guy who is in this position. His teammates are just very far away from him down the other ridge right now. So let's see how does this player of Team Loops play right now. He's also falling back to that ridge so that he can get some cover from his teammates while fighting Team A1 Esports player. Sinister, he is just behind him right now, taking some shots onto Dad, and definitely deals a lot of damage onto him, but it wasn't enough to knock him down on his knees. But he is still standing. He might just pop a first hit, But can Raxjack spot him and take him down is going to be the question. He definitely can, but there's a little box that is providing cover to that player over there. So let's see for how much time that does the player of Team Loops Esports be still there alive. Godsent Marley, he has also been spotted by A1 Esports' RX Jack, and quite a brilliant laser spray coming on, knocking him down. He might just buzz a vehicle to confirm that kill. Marley is in a lot of trouble right now. Jax is definitely looking to confirm that kill. He even spots the other player of Team Godsent. Team Godsent, they are in a bit of trouble right now.
Yeah, surely they are in trouble, but they still have a really good cover for themselves. Team A1 Esports here looking forward and backward at the same time, guys. They're actually taking a fight with Team Godsent as well as team number 4, and which was, if I'm not wrong,
Team Loops.
Yep, Team Loops, and this is going to be a really sad thing for them because team number 10 is going to be very close to the zone here. Team number 24 and 4 right now outside the zone. They'll have to finish their fight before they get into the zone, guys. So that's going to be a problem. And Team Loops, they're at a really good big disadvantage right now. Team 24 will be gatekeeping the safe zone here. They won't allow Team Loops to enter here. But that's a right side flank coming in from one of the members from Team Loops. They are actually moving out of here, guys.
Yeah, they are falling back right now. Team Loops, they know that it's not safe right now to stay outside the zone for a long period of time. But now Daden, he is taking that fight, and it will be deadly for him. Daden has been taken down and will be confirmed instantly by Sinister over there using his M4, getting 1 kill for Team AES Esports, and now has been stuck in this race due to some glitch from PUBG Mobile. But nevertheless, Luke Cario, he was trying to cover for his teammate but wasn't able to do so, and now has to move inside the zone without him. Talking about Federal, he comes up with a flanky spot. Choicot is subjected to some shots right now. Federal and Choicot, they are going to have a good 1v1 between the two players right now. He's trying to throw a grenade, but that grenade is going to be a little bit off if I'm not wrong. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, this situation usually, I think everyone who's actually played at least more than 5 or 6 times, if you played customs, you would have come across this kind of situation here. There's usually always a team which is very close to the zone, and there's always a team which is far, and there is always this team which is trying not to let the other team to come inside the zone, guys, and it really feels very angry. And I've been in those experiences, and I'm sure you've been in those experiences as well. So team number 4 here struggling their way to come into the zone. Already one member has actually made it to the zone, but the other guy is kind of stuck, and they've lost one more member in the process as well. Meanwhile, Power888 here making their rotation. They are actually closing in into the zone. They're trying to find a safe way into the zone, guys. People are not visible as far as they are watching from here, and little do they know that there's no one close by, but they are being extra cautious just in case. So we have the rotation. Power888 is going to go safely inside the zone as far as I can see. So let us look at that, guys.
Yeah, Team Loops, they are also coming in a battle right now, getting a knock. We have Team Loops Federal over here. We already saw that they were already in a tussle with Team A1 Esports. Now Ghost trying to throw a grenade, over peeking at that corner and being instantly punished off by Team A1 Esports player. Now Cario is the last player standing right now. Will he be able to get that 1v4 clutch? He is also being spotted by Team A1 Esports player over there. He is also trying to throw a grenade. Pre-firing on the corners. We have Team A1 Esports Sinister right now, and he is definitely dealing quite a bit of damage. Going for that first hit pop right now is Carilio, but Sinister, he is coming in on that left side. He has to take him down. Grenades also popping right in front of him, and Sinister will do his job of fragging quite perfectly, quite brilliantly, and finishing off Team Loops out of this map.
Yeah, the last game chicken dinner winners will be going out of the game in the 9th place here, guys. Meanwhile, Blue Bees here looking right towards Futbolist, and to their left is team number 16, which is Alpha7 as well, but they are quite far right now. But the long range sprays, and here the Kar98 from one of the members from Blue Bees. Blue Bees Divine here picking up, trying to find all the things which he can, even at this late in the game, guys. This actually proves that many teams do not find the accurate time to actually loot completely, because they will have to make rotation so fast. So in some particular instances, they usually do not find everything they need, but they still somehow manage. So that is what pros are for.
Yeah, you have said it correctly. That is what pros are for right now. But now they also have to move inside the zone. Another big task in hand for each and every team that is outside the zone right now. So let's see how do they rotate Team Bluebees. They are in a comfortable position. They are in a comfortable compound at the top of the hill inside the zone. What more can you ask for a team, for a place like that? And now Team Bluebees, they definitely should have more than 4 kills. They at least should get 3 or more kills if I'm not wrong, Origin, as there are a lot of players surrounding.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. But the problem here is that when the zone actually shifts and there's only one team inside the zone, and usually when it's the compounds, the first team which actually is inside the compound usually is in a very big risk. That's because the other teams are forced to rush and slam in with their vehicles inside the compounds. So usually there's like, after this, either one or two teams in quite successively, they are going to come and just rush towards Team Bluebees there. So if they do not manage to hold their compounds really well, so they are going to be getting third party again and again. So they'll have to be really careful.
Yeah, but for now we have a fight between Team Godsent and Team Zeus. Joel is trying to hold the players of Team Zeus down, but the car burst denies him in doing so. But Team Godsent now, they will be third partied by Team Alpha7's player. Alpha7, he has been taken down by Rolkeys. Rolkeys speaking up from an off angle right now. Now Team Godsent, they are trying to push in on to Team Alpha7 as well. Law, he is also taken down by the players of Team Godsent. We have fight in each and every direction right now. Team Alpha7's, both of the players have been completely finished off. Team Alpha7, they are instantly down to 2 players in a position where they should have eliminated Team Godsent. Now they are on the verge of getting eliminated. Swag, he has that Uzi, he has that skill, he has that M4. Let's see how does he move inside the zone, and will they be able to eliminate Team Godsent out of this match or not is going to be the question. We are down to 7 teams. Who do you think is going to win from this position, Origin?
And I think Futbolist might actually make it because they are in kind of a slope. But if Bluebees do not manage to take them down, then obviously Team Futbolist will be in a very good position. They will be able to take over the compound here. But meanwhile, we have Power888 here at the right side as well. So Team Futbolist, as long as they have the proper smokes with them to rush towards the compound, they'll be fine. If not, they'll be in a very big trouble. Meanwhile, I would like to actually ask you a particular question. What do you think is the most frustrating thing for a player?
For a player, getting knocked by every time by a grenade and getting that revive and getting knocked instantly again is the most frustrating player according to me. But let's see what suggestions do you have?
So I think that was a really good answer. But for me, I think when I actually, suppose if I am the player and I knock someone out, but some other person steals my kill, that actually makes me really angry. So your answer was really good. But still, yep, that is one of the things which I think gets people really angry. And usually in all the pro scenarios, I've seen many players steal so many kills because he tracks up one important point for them. And especially if you've seen Jonathan here, he actually takes up a lot of kills like that as well. So you have to be really pro to even steal kills, guys. Don't think it's too easy to steal a kill.
Yeah, you are correct, but right now we have a fight that might just brew up onto Team BB. Team Futbolist, they have to move inside the zone. Luane is also going for those third parties onto Team A1 Esports, but he might want to concentrate on the fight that he has on hand right now with Team Bluebees. Team Bluebees, they have been successfully able to hold the compound for now, but for how long it will be going to be just a matter of time in which we get the answer. Futbolist, they are finally ready to storm it right now. Team Bluebees, they also have to look for different angles because they are also being quietly pushed by Team Godsent as well. So as you said, Team Bluebees, they are in a bit of trouble because they are getting third party from each and every direction, and Team Futbolist being one of the teams that are trying to push in right now. Zats for boy, he is trying to survive that havoc somehow, but isn't able to on the other hand of the map. But for now, Team Bluebees, Lufa coming on to him, talking about Lufa. He is in a bit of trouble, but Aito Chani gets a knock right now, but gets down completely devastated by the Uzi of the enemy team's player. But Luzain comes in with a great proper fire, moving on towards other players, gets another knock onto that player. 1v2 situation for Lufa, brilliantly gets to it and gets those two crucial knocks, I must say, for his team. And the third player is also quite low on HP. Lufa, he instantly prones down, reloads his gun, goes out for that final blow on the enemy team, on Futbolist. Team Futbolist, they were looking quite strong. They had that numbers advantage, but now are down to just the last single player standing. Lufa coming up with that brilliant clutch.
Yeah, but looks like Lufa did really well here, but both the member from Futbolist as well as Team Blue Beast, both of them do not have the proper time to get into the zone. The blue zone is going to come in, and Team Godsent is actually waiting for them, and they take down one of the members from Team Blue Beast. Here we have Lufa trying to make his way inside the zone, but he knows that there are 4 of them right in front of him, which is Team Godsent here. Very smartly trapping up the teams which are in the compound scene. And on the other side, you can even see A1 Esports. They are actually trapping up from the other side as well. So both Futbolists as well as Blue Beast, they have literally no way of coming out of this place alive. And that's what happened. And one of the members from Team Godsent is actually taken down here. Smoke's coming up. They'll be reviving them as soon as possible, but will Team A1 Esports look for a push? And that will be a push and a wonderful knock from Sinister here. He's marching ahead here. He's trying to take down everyone who comes in his way. And there's one more knock here right in front of him. That will be most likely the end of Team Godsent. Very closely, guys. The last member alive, and Team Godsent gets taken down.
A1 Esports Sinister, brilliant 1v4 clutch. If you had saw that Origin, it was a brilliant 1v4 clutch over there by Sinister, and coming up with another knock on to TSJGZ. Now the last guy remaining in front of Team A1 Esports is going to be Zax.
Yeah, he is the last person alive right now, and they are going with a very aggressive push right here, guys. Look at the confidence from Team A1 Esports.
Correctly said, Sinister getting 5 kills in a row, and this will be the 6th one. Team A1 ES Sinister, he just performed like a Sinister in the later stages of the game, the stages where it most matters over there, and Team A1 Esports, they just get that chicken dinner.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
surely Sinister actually going confidently with the AKM here. The fire rate of AKM is really low, but the damage which is it actually occurs on the other teammate is really high. So Team A1 Esports Sinister here, with all the confidence of his teammates covering him up from behind, actually goes all by himself and takes down Team Godsent there. And we have around 9 kills for Team A1 Esports here. And we have at second place, we have Team Secret with 1 kill. And Team Godsent in the third place, they were actually doing really good so far until Sinister happened to take them out. So they have 8 kills in their bag here, guys. And Team Futbolist, whom I predicted, they again come forth. Quite like a coincidence. Last time I predicted BTR and they came fourth, and this time when I predicted Futbolist, they come fourth again. I don't know what's happening, but guys, anyone who needs a 4th place, you can actually call me up and I'll predict.
that was something said by you. Last time you predicted BTR, they came 4th. This time you predicted Futbolist, they came 4th again and again. So 4th position, I guess it's already towards you. The team you predict is going to come at 4th position. But nevertheless, we had quite a good game at our hands, at our disposal in this one. Miramar, we were thinking to see some Indo team that will be winning over there, but now we have Team A1 Esports from Bangladesh clutching it out in the end, stopping each and every team in their tracks and getting that winner chicken dinner. So guys, this was the second match of today of PMGC English casting. So I hope so you guys are enjoying it a lot, and if you are, do hit that like button, do hit that subscribe button, and if you love our casting, if you love my casting, if you love Origins casting, do check out our social medias and go follow us there. They are all linked in the description below. So yeah guys, that was it for now, and we'll meet you in the next game. For that, we'll just be right back.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in us. They know we'll burn down tonight. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it away. Tonight, we gonna let it away. Tonight, we gonna let it away. Just like the sunrise. like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down tonight. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up now. All alive. The devil's in the detail, lingered inside. Oh, a holy crime. But how can I hide you without an alibi? It's a rubber stamp without an alibi. It took my innocence. I can't wait no longer. I'm playing with the monsters. Everything that brought me alive. Oh, we're all like monsters, playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a rubber stamp without an alibi. It took my innocence without an alibi. Smoking gun, you got me on the wrong. We know that will come. We're out up till dawn. But how can I hide it without an alibi? It's a rubber stamp without an alibi. It took my innocence. I can't wait no longer. I'm playing with the monsters. Everything that brought me alive. Oh, we're all like monsters, playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a rubber stamp without an alibi. It took my innocence without an alibi. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. Try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Boy, oh boy, welcome back, guys. And we have here Power 888 Ice is here. And the last game, wonderful. We had Sinister actually racking up a lot of kills. Godsent will be looking out for him this time. They will actually try to take revenge, surely. And meanwhile, me and my partner, we were actually watching out for the live chat, guys. What is going on in the live chat, guys? Pura, what do you call a complete politics discussion is going on there. I don't know, like from topic from A to Z, people are talking whatever they want. But I would really commend people for having fun in the live chat. Now live chat looks a little more lively, guys. Thank you for that. Let's not try to spread hate, but have as much fun as you can in the live chat. Let's actually socialize more and see, and obviously social distancing, guys. This is where you can talk more now.
Yeah, we can talk more right now in our chat section, and it's all open to your suggestions as well. Any suggestions that you might want to give without cursing us or without cursing anyone else is appreciated. But nevertheless, we are in the game of Sanhok. It is going to be the map of snakes, map of crawling down and just being there for a long period of time until unless the zone does not force you to go out. So let's see how do the teams play in this map, because it is a very small map, a 4 km by 4 km map. So let's see how do the teams play.
This map, the duration of the game is going to be very less, but the action is going to be the most, guys. So less time, more action. That's what the concept was for designing Sanhok as well. Obviously, Livik was also designed for that, but it is not into the games yet. But let us look at the flight path. The flight path is actually headed up completely towards the northern side of the map and completely horizontally towards Camp Alpha, guys. So people who want to go to Sammy, Camp Charlie, you can go because it's a very small map, but the flight part doesn't encourage you to really be favorable for that. So let us look. Looks like always, people like BTR and RRQ, they will go for their same spots because they don't want anyone to mess with them. But looks like Futbolist and Navi are going somewhere over the same place. Team BTR is actually going towards bootcamp. Are they going for? Yep. Team BTR is going for the 3 warehouses here, guys, and right now in front of them we have team number 11.
Yeah, team number 11, team Abrupt Slayers, they are looking to fight it right now against team BTR. Team BTR, Luxy, he has a weapon in his hand, will take down T2K Hunter. Unfortunately, just had a pistol over there, but Ryzen has been taken down on the other hand. If we talk about Luxy, he is now pushing in towards that 7C player, but on 1 HP, he takes one more player down with that with his M416 over there. But BTR Microboy, he will also confirm him. Ryzen is just slowly bleeding out. Ryzen will go down, he will bleed out completely, and team BTR again suffering an initial loss. Talking about initial losses, we have the fight at bootcamp main building as well between team ARC and team number 4, that is going to be team Zeus Esports. BTR Zaxi, he goes in for that fight, he takes down team ARC's player, but team Zeus player, they are coming in hard, they are getting those kills for themselves, although one of the players have been knocked out, but he definitely would be revived. ARC Favor, I guess so, his game is over in this map of Sanhok.
Yeah, looks like many people are actually trying to go for the gunfights here in Sanhok. Looks like many people have actually lost their patience and they are going to go for a bootcamp here. And we have Loops, Kaiwoski here, patiently waiting in the ground floor, whereas 2 of his teammates are on the top floor as well. But right in between them, we have team number 8. And team number 8, they are going to be in trouble if they don't heal themselves up really soon. Meanwhile, team BTR, we know they've landed in the 3 warehouses. They are going to obviously come inside bootcamp and try to take down whomever they can, guys.
Yep, Carelio is cooking a grenade. He is throwing it at the correct place. Might just get a knock. Flushes out the player from team ARC over there and gets that kill for himself. Last player standing for team ARC is going to be the ARC Sasung, and Sasung takes down one of the players using that DBS weapon. Sasung, he is very susceptible to a confirming Federal over there, but he doesn't, and finally gets taken down by the player of team Zeus Esports. But now team Zeus Esports, they definitely have to fight out with team BTR as well. Team BTR, they are going to take this fight like hungry lions. And Zaxi, he definitely would be providing some info that Team Loops, they are in this building, peeking from this window, you can take them down. So let's see how does Team BTR end up in this fight with Team Loops. They also have that information that some player, some team is just in front of them and they have to be careful. And they are approaching this fight with as much care as possible. As you can see, Federal, he is just sitting over there peeking so that his head doesn't pop up to Zaxi over there. Zaxi, he isn't taking any of the shots right now, switching back to his M16A4. Let's see, will he be able to do some damage? Will he be able to get those knocks or not?
Yeah, that's what's good about Team BTR as well, guys, because Team BTR, they can play both very passive as well as very aggressive. So Team BTR can play any play style they really want. But the contenders right in front of them is Team Loops. Loops has already won a chicken dinner and they have proved themselves and they are really good as well, guys. So Team BTR has to be cautious. They cannot be careless and try to just rush on to Team Loops like they are push any other team. So let us look how the fight for them. It looks like it will take some time, but yeah, but we will eventually see them fight. Meanwhile, Team Navi versus Team Football is going on here. Meanwhile, Old Boy slowly trying to rush on, but he gets taken down here, and Team Football gets the revive done as well right on time. Meanwhile, Fritzz is slowly coming in. He gets taken down as well. That will be the end for Team Navi here. Looks at 1 second, we actually thought Team Navi was at a clear-cut advantage, but suddenly everything gets changed. And Team Futbolist will take out, but they lose one of the members, which is Ron, and they will be headed right from there, and they will be alive with a 3-member squad right now.
Yep, they are eliminated of the game. Team Navi, they have been taken down by Team Futbolist. Not pushing at the right time cause you this kind of things over there. Getting knocks, initially getting traded back over there, and that was just some of the fight that we had seen over there. But surprisingly, we know BTR to drop at Painan area, but they have changed their drop location, went towards boot camp, got 2 kills at the cost of one of their players, and now might be in a tussle with Team Zeus Esports over there. For now, they would be definitely Team Zeus Esports rotating behind the boot camp area, getting some loot for them, getting ready for that fight that would be just in front of them. But Team RRQ on the other hand, coming at this Painan area against Team Konina Power. Both teams, they haven't fighted it out yet, and they aren't looking to do so because Team Konina Power, they are looking to fall back. They are headed towards that jungle over there of Sanhok, and they will be rotating in towards that main island so that they would get a good position inside the next zone. So it is going to be quite interesting to see how do these players rotate in, because again we can see Team number 19, that is going to be Team Execute on the Camp Alpha area, and that would not be in the next zone if I'm not wrong. But Sanhok, definitely it's a very unpredictable map. You never know where the next zone is going to be. It can shift all the way towards that west and the prediction would go entirely wrong. But let's see how does the zone perform, how do the teams perform more importantly over there, and let's hope for the best game that we can have.
Yeah, and Team A1 Esports completely has Paradise Resort to themselves here, and we've been watching the live chat as well, guys, and I would really thank Next God for supporting the commentators and the whole production team, and you're being really hilarious at the same time, not being really hateful. You're being really hilarious at the same time, answering to everyone who's actually having problem with us very smartly. So thank you very much, bro. At the same time, everyone who has a problem with the casting, we are very sorry. We are trying our best, and obviously you know that we cannot be perfect. So everyone might have some problem with us, but that's okay, guys. What's more important is you enjoying the game. So try to enjoy the game, guys, and later on we can see, and we'll try to be better than than today. So that's for sure, and I'm gonna promise you that. Meanwhile, let us look how evenly the Team A1 Esports is spread out here at Paradise Resort. Meanwhile, really far away, we can even see Power 888 there, I think, but they are kind of near Tatmok, completely spread over there. They are not close to each other, so at such a situation right now, they are actually really safe right now. They do not have any enemy nearby.
Okay, fighting has started right now at the place of boot camp. We have Team Loops versus Team BTR. As we were talking about that, both of the teams were present at boot camp area, and look at the flank from Kaivoski. He has just gone behind Team BTR's line and has knocked out Zaxi. Zaxi, he might not have any chance of survival if Team BTR doesn't take the whole squad of Team Loops on their knees and get them out of this game. But Team BTR, Luxi, he definitely would want to support his teammate right now. He is moving towards him, throwing those of smoke grenades, trying to get Kawasaki outside his comfortable position and get that knock onto him so that he can revive Luxy. But will Team Loops give that much of time to Team BTR or not is going to be the question right now. Kawasaki, brilliant flank by that player over there, and it is definitely paying them off quite well. Federal confirming the kill onto Zaxi. Now Microboy and Luxy, these are the last two guys surviving, and it is not looking good for both of them.
This is really actually sad for many people who are actually watching, and including me. People are actually rooting for Team BTR as well. I can even see that spam coming on for teams like Team 4AM, RRQ, and even BTR here. Team BTR actually went for an aggressive game. This is not their natural drop usually, but Team Loops right now slowly closing in. They know it's a 4v2 situation. They know they killed one of their member, and obviously they would have seen the kill feed as well. People in the competitive scenario are really aware about the kill feed, and they evenly calculate how many team members from each team are alive. So the nades are coming in. Here we have Loops Dadin here putting in some grenades, and he has a UMP45 here. They are trying to slowly make an opening inside the zone. That is smokes here coming in, guys. But Team BTR 2v4, no problem for them, guys. They are really skilled, so Team Loops has to be really careful if they want to push onto them.
Yep, Kawasaki might want to just change his location because Team BTR definitely knows his position right now, and you can see even on the mini map, Team BTR, instead of looking at that cross over that road, they are more focused on to Kawasaki over here, because they know that if they take down Kawasaki, Team Loops will be in a bit of trouble over there. But now Team Loops Esports, without losing any more time, they have pushed into the warehouse. Carrillo leading the charge right now for his team, spots Microboy, but Microboy comes up on top. Federal going on from the other hand, but BTR Microboy takes down one more player. Finally, he has been taken down on the ground by Team Loops player over there. But now it's a 1v1 fight between Luxy and Kawasaki. Luxy, he is low on health, but he has the skill to get this 1v1 for himself right now. Luxy, he has to make something happen. Now Kawasaki, he is moving inside. He was the person who was on the flank and had not to do much about this position, but he is now throwing a grenade. This grenade can be the game changer right now, and that grenade, will it land perfectly? It definitely does. And Team Loops, just on my breath, I am saying that Team Loops eliminate Team BTR because they were almost got 3v4. Sorry, 2v4.
Just like I said, I actually told Team Loops had to be a little careful because you are dealing with Team BTR here. So 2v4, no problem for them because they've dealt with such situations many times, guys. So at the same time, we also know that Team Loops is really capable of doing, and you've seen them take out Team BTR. Congrats to them. But now Team Loops, let us look how they will fare up, because I think they lost one of their member right now, and let us look how they are going to fare up in the rest of the match here. Meanwhile, Team Zeus here, one of the member, which is IC, getting taken down. Team 4AM is one of the houses, is in one of the houses there, but he can in no way try to go at them. But the kill gets confirmed by Suk here, BR11. Meanwhile, Team RRQ racking up some kills as well on the other side, guys.
Yep, at the place of Painan, we saw Team KP, Team Konina Power dropping, but then eventually falling back towards safety. But now they have crossed paths with RRQ this time again, and this time RRQ, they are like, no way, we are letting you go from this position right now. Now they would definitely want to push on to Team Konina Power and secure those kills for themselves. One kill has already been secured. They are the last two guys remaining for Team Konina Power, and that would be Axisar and DGR. Let's see, will they be able to take down any of the players of Team RRQ, because for now, both of the teams are inside the zone and are looking quite comfortable.
Yeah, they are indeed looking comfortable here. The zone is not yet too short for teams to get more closer to each other. Meanwhile, Team A1 Esports happily residing in Paradise Resort. Meanwhile, Power888, they are closing and they want to take up Paradise Resort as well. So let us look, and one of the members from Team A1 Esports has been taken down, which is Jax here, guys. He gets taken down from a very long range, so I think he might be able to survive here. Sinister giving the cover right now. He's putting some pre-fires here so that he can revive his teammate. And here, right along the wall, they are going to revive him, and they are going to be really alert. And I don't think team number 3, which is Team Power888, they are not going to push onto them yet, because 13 teams still alive and 42 members still alive and surviving in the jungle, guys.
Yep, 42 players are still aliving right now. Team A1, yes, definitely. RX Jax was taken down, but now he is on his feet back again. with the help of Sinister. Sinister revived him, and now they will be in control of Paradise yet again, and the zone shifts in favor of them. Paradise Resort being the center of all this ruckus over there, it is going to provide a most benefit position in this map is going to be at the end of Paradise Resort, that is being occupied by Team A1 Esports. But right now, teams like Team Secret, Zeus, Konina Power, RRQ, they all have to move inside the zone from a very populated area towards the south of Paradise. So let's see how do these rotations come in. But for now, they are, I guess, targeting towards Konina Power. They know that they have to get these kills, otherwise they will sting them back when they try to rotate somewhere in the zone. But Axer, he has taken a lot of damage. DGR goes down as well. Now Axer is the last guy remaining. He might just be taken down anytime soon. He is using that first aid right now behind the rock, if I'm not wrong. There's some rendering issue on my side, sorry for that, guys. And Axer, he is trying to throw those molotovs. He is trying to dodge the molotovs thrown by Team RRQ on the other hand. But for now, Team RRQ, they are looking quite comfortable. 3v1 situation for Team RRQ right now. Axer, another grenade goes down, but now Axer is being pincered down from 4 sides, and he gets taken down by Team RRQ. BR11 confirming the kills. Now that might be an even rotation for them inside the zone. But on the other hand, we have Team Abrupt Slayers coming up with a fight with Team Secret Jin.
Yeah, and surely there is a whole other thing going on. Meanwhile, first let's talk about the fight here. One of the members from... Oh god, did he take them down with the shotgun here? Oh my god, guys. That
DBS just came to work, and the shotguns, they are always so powerful in the close area.
Yeah, and according to the new meta, many people are actually preferring to use DBS in the close range, especially because the number of bullets which it holds per mag. And meanwhile, we have team number 4. There's a new guest in town, guys. They are trying to come at team number 10. This guy's DBS. Will it work wonders for him against team DBS? So, sorry, team Loops here. Let us look, guys. JGZ here. Let us look if he can clutch this out, guys. If he can clutch this out, I'm going to really turn insane, guys. Let us look at it. DBS coming in. Nope. No, that's an MK14. That's a whole level of a beast altogether. So MK14, especially when the auto mode is on and you spray it, it actually kind of, you listen to it like a single bullet. That's kind of a glitch, or maybe it's some sound effect. I don't know. But you cannot hear the consecutive bullet sounds. You just hear it somewhat like 1 or 2 bullet spray. I don't know why. And meanwhile, we have Team Zeus, which is team number 15. They are slowly making their rotation quite more into the zone. They have to cross the road. Meanwhile, team 14, which is Team 4AM, pretty far. But if they spot them, they can actually be really good threat to Team Zeus. They can actually put up their sprays onto them. But meanwhile, looks like they haven't spotted Team Zeus yet.
Yep, Team Zeus, they were in quite open for quite a bit of time over there, but I would say that was completely sheer luck that they weren't spotted over there. And now Team Zeus, they are heading towards that high ground zone. The zone is again angry from this team. I don't know why they have to rotate in again and again. But finally, Team 4AM, they spot Zeus belly, takes him down. But counter shots are quite good. They force out Team 4AM player to back off right now. And Zeol now is also subjected to a brilliant number of shots by Team 4AM. RRQ BR11 on the other hand steals that kill from Team 4 angry men. Now they are going to be very angry. They weren't able to perform in the last 2 games, and now the knocks that they are getting are converted into kills by Team RRQ's player. So let's see how does Team RRQ go into the zone, because they have to cross either 4AM or Team Zeus in the rotation that they are giving right now, and they are 500 meters away from the zone. So let's see how does Team RRQ move inside the zone. Talking about Team PW88, they are in the dead center of the zone, holding a compound or a ridge maybe, but nevertheless Team A1ES, they are also comfortably inside the zone. So let's see how do the teams move that are very far away, like Team 4AM, even 4AM, they have to move inside the zone. They have to go against Team Zeus in a battle of 2v4 situation, if I'm not wrong. But surprisingly, a thing that we don't see a lot of usage of vehicles in Sanhok map, which is being done right now by the player of Team 4AM, and quite brilliantly he is just scouting the area ahead of his team so that they do not get picked off from any of the angles over there. And Team 4AM, they are proceeding quite carefully. They are proceeding they are just taking baby steps right now towards the zone so that any of the players does not get picked off.
Yeah, and meanwhile we have Team RRQ kind of cruising towards Paradise Resort right now, as we can see in the map. Meanwhile, Team 4M is actually making a right side along the blue zone rotation. and they will actually sadly come across team number 23, which is Team Secret. And this is bad news for Team 4M, but that is only one guy taken down. So that's kind of acting like a scout, if you ask me. So that scout actually gave the info that Team Secret was right along the zone. So they will actually take a left side turn and go towards the Paradise Resort as well. So soon we are going to watch Team RRQ as well as Team 4AM fight it out in Paradise Resort. Stay tuned, guys. Meanwhile, Team A1 Esports still inside the zone, and meanwhile we have Team Godsent here gatekeeping Team Secret from coming into the zone.
Yep, spotting got Team Secret's Rex. We have Rolkis right now trying to take some shots, trying to knock him down, but they are getting constantly third-partied by Team A1 Esports. The two knocks of these teams have been taken down by the third party by Team A1 Esports only, but the kills haven't been confirmed till yet. And now Team Secret, they are very close to Team Godsent's players. Now this is going to be quite bad for them because they are already getting third-partied and now will be pushed by Team Secrets away in their position. So let's see how does this play work out for Team Godsent as well as for Team Secret. Loops Federal on the other hand taking down Team RRQ's player. This is not looking good at all for Team RRQ. They weren't inside the zone. Senior has also been taken down. Now it is all down to BR11 who is outside the zone trying to move inside, and he barely survives on that 5 HP. RRQ D2, he is just on his feet. He can revive him and then try to move inside the zone, but will Team Loops player alive?
13 seconds actually for the next zone to start, so I don't think he'll be able to revive D2E. So there will be a lot of exchange of the goods which he has, all the medics which he has, but the long range spray coming in from Sinister, he will take down Beer 11 and knock out Team RRQ out of the game. And meanwhile, Team Loops is headed towards the zone. They luckily do not have anyone right in front of them, and they are straight away headed inside the zone, guys. But this is an open area, anyone can spray from anywhere, so Team Loops will have to be a little bit extra careful. Meanwhile, Team Power888 as well as Team Exception inside the zone already. Meanwhile, we have Team Godsent and Futbolist still fighting it out, and A1 Esports, Dante taking down one of the members, Futbolist, Lovazin taking down one of the members from Godsent. Godsent looks like they are in trouble. Only one member left, Lutz, I think. Yeah, he is there, and he is taking a fight from the last member of Team Godsent. But the blue zone is going to deal more damage than both of these guys aiming at each other. And let us look if they can make it inside the blue zone, guys. Heal battle coming in from the member of Team Futbolist. Meanwhile, Team Godsent slowly healing and try to go into the zone at the same time. Godsent Navi takes down Futbolist Lovazin. A1 Esports, they are taking a lot of kills, guys.
Yep, also Team XZ, team number 19, that is going to be Team Execute. They are also inside the zone pretty brilliantly. Spotting Federal, we have X and Noob right now getting those kills for his team, getting those precious points for his team, and Team Execute. I'm sorry, so sorry, Team Execute. I'm not able to pronounce your name correctly. But right now they are getting quite a good number of kills. Team Loops in a bit of trouble. They are pincered down behind that rock. They have to move as soon as possible because the zone has started to kick in and they are on the edge of it. So let's see how do the remaining 5 teams of this game move inside the zone. Surprisingly, Reef, he has been able to make his way inside the zone, defeating a Futbolist player over there. But now 61 meters, I don't think so he would be able to move in that close inside the zone because he has Power888 right in front of him, trying to stop him over there using the cover. He is trying to get some shots onto the other player, but finally the grenade from Stops comes in, stops Godsent's player in his tracks over there and completely eliminates him right off the map. Team A1 ES again, now they are playing quite consistently. Last 2 games are quite good for Team A1 ES, including this one, but one of the players have been knocked out. There is an open route that they have to cross to move inside the zone, and Team Execute would just love to take the advantage of that position over there. But now A1 ES Dante, he has been spotted but down by Luke's player over there, confirming those kills.
Running across the road actually tells you that Team A1 Esports is short on smokes. So when you are short on smokes, that's going to be a very big trouble in the last zone. Meanwhile, Sinister will safely make it inside the shack. So that's good news because you know what Sinister is actually capable of. So on the other side, we have been checking the live chat as well. Lot of love coming for A1 Esports, guys. Lot of people rooting for A1 Esports to win this game. Let us just hope that your prayers come true and Team A1 Esports will win the match. But on the other side, we have to actually watch out for team number 19, which is Team Here as well as very close by we have team Loops as well. So these two guys will be actually fighting against each other. Team number 24, they'll have to move inside the zone. They do not have any smokes right on them if I am predicting correctly. So they will have to be really cautious and try to move into the zone right when these guys are fighting amongst themselves.
Yeah, you have said correctly. They are out of smoke. They have to still move inside the zone, and it is going to be quite difficult for them. Team Execute, they are also targeting Team Loops right now. Carilio has been spotted, has been taken down by Nubi. Kawski is the last guy remaining, and he also goes down right now. Team A1 Esports trying to take that advantage right now, but Dante has been knocked by PW88 in his steps right now. But one of the players, A1 Esports RX Jax, he makes it inside the zone. Team Execute, they are getting down on their knees one by one because of that play zone getting knocked out. Pre-fires coming in from team PW88. Last guy remaining for Team Execute is going to be Noobsy, and he has spotted RXJ. RXJ, he has to be very careful right now in his confirmation, but now he will be taken down by X Noob over there, and now it is a 3v1 fight for Team PW88. Coming up with a knock is Noob over there. He is very cautious in his steps right now. Team PW88, they are trying to confirm him, but this grenade can do wonders for him. He is being pushed on by Stops, and Stops will finally finish him over there, trying to connect a grenade. Team Executes Noob goes down, and the winner chicken dinner goes to Team PW88 with those 7 good kills.
Yeah, actually, I actually thought that Team Exception here they would actually Team Execute. Sorry, they would actually make a 1v3 clutch there, but sadly, the peak which he actually made for to throw the nade actually got him, and immediately the helmet was taken off, and he was dead before we knew. Meanwhile, A1 Esports, very sad for them, and a lot of love was coming up for them, guys. But A1 Esports didn't have the proper smokes to actually make it into the zone in the ending, and that costed them literally 3 of their members who are alive. Meanwhile, Power888, congrats to you for getting up 7 kills and the chicken dinner, finally making it to the first place in this game. Meanwhile, we will have to also commend other teams which have come to the top 4, top 5 positions. Team Godsent has been consistently coming in the top 10 in the last few games here. Team Futbolist is actually making the top 10 as well. But look at all the teams which we actually expect them to win, guys. Team RRQ, Team 4AM, as well as Team BTR. So these guys, and even Team Secret for that matter, we actually usually these are the teams which have many fans, and everyone expects them to come in the top 3, if not top 5. So, but they are not making it. So looks like these guys are patiently actually studying the game and just warming themselves up, just letting the new teams which are kind of less accomplished than them fight it out, play seriously. But these guys are keenly studying everyone's moves, guys. So that is the reason these teams actually play on a whole different level when they come to the global championship rather than the scrims.
Yeah, you have said it quite correctly that I guess so that it is not the day of Team RRQ or Team BTR. Every day you cannot perform very well, and this would be one of those days for these teams. And let's hope that they come back with a boom in the next few days and perform like champions as we know them. But yeah, quite a good game in Sanhok. Not an easy chicken dinner at all for Team PW88, but they made it happen. And kudos to Team Loops as well. 12 kills. It's not quite easy getting those 12 kills, equaling 3 professional teams, eliminating 3 professional teams over there, including BTR. That was quite good by Team Loops over there. But nevertheless, we witnessed quite a good game in this PMGC scrims over here. So yeah, guys, this was the 3rd match for today, and 4th and the last match of today will be just casted in front of you on this channel, on this particular stream only. So stay tuned, guys. Do not go anywhere. We will be just right back in a short mean of time.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down tonight. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain tonight. We gonna let it rain tonight. We gonna let it just like the sunrise. We gonna let it now. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down tonight. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain tonight. We gonna let it rain tonight. We gonna let it just like the sunrise. We gonna let it now.
All alive. The devil's in the detail, and good inside. Oh, a holy crime. But how can I hide you without an alibi? It's a roadless life without an alibi. You took my innocence. I can't wait no longer. I'm playing with the monsters. Everything that brought me alive. Oh, we're all like monsters, playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a roadless life without an alibi. You took my innocence without an alibi.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side.
So, hello guys, welcome back, and here we are finally for the last game of the day. And once again, guys, I would like to welcome each and everyone to PMGC Scrims by Esports Empire. And this is your host Origin here, along with my partner Fritzz. And you can always check our description in the in below, and you can check the information. You can actually follow us, and if you have anything to talk to us, you can always come along and talk to us, guys. And in the live chat, in the last game, we have been observing a lot of love coming for A1 Esports. Sadly, they couldn't make it, but this game, let us just wish for them to actually make it, guys, because they actually do say that the teams which receive a lot of love from fans actually tend to win. I don't know why, but they just say that. And meanwhile, congrats to Power888 for winning the game. And let us look what Vikendi is going to bring for them.
Yeah, Vikendi is quite an interesting map. All whites and no blacks over there in this map over there. So let's see how does this snow map perform for each and every of the teams that are playing right now. And I'm quite excited to see BTR and RRQ Athena, because they definitely are the top teams and would definitely like to see a comeback from them in the last match of the day if they are able to. But nevertheless, we have the plane path right in front of him. We have Kantra, that is being the starting point of the plane path, and the plane path is going all the way towards Krechas. So more towards the western side of area, we have the plane path routing along, and let's see how do the teams drop, and where do we have the initial fights.
Yeah, surely. And guys, this is the time where you can actually support your teams, guys. Just spam in the chat whichever team you think is gonna win, or whichever team you want them to win. Please spam in the chat, guys. I'm just gonna spam in the to all the audience. I'm gonna say just go BTR. But to everyone else, which team do you support, Fritz? Just say go to that team, and let us see who these teams are going to support in the live chat as well. And let's see which team actually makes it. And let us experiment whether the team which receives most love is gonna make it be a very good performance or not. Let's just experiment it, guys.
Yeah, surely. I would definitely like to go with Team A1ES this time. The last two games have been quite good for them. In one of them they got that chicken dinner, and the other one of them they were in top 5 or top 3 if I'm not wrong. They played quite a good game and are my favorites for this one. And let's see, I know your answer. I think it's going to be BTR again if I'm not wrong, Origin.
Yeah, I'm gonna this time BTR is actually going for a kind of aggressive game style. They're actually taking the fights in the beginning itself. So I think they actually want to warm themselves up and try to take a lot of fights. So I'm not gonna go with BTR this time. How about 4 AM? I'm gonna go with 4 AM this time, guys. Let's see if 4 AM is gonna make it this time, or if they are actually going to go to the fourth position.
Fourth position. Yeah, surely. Yeah, surely we're going to see about that. Will they be able to get that chicken, or will they end up in the fourth position? It is going to be quite an interesting one. So let's see. For now, we have Team A1 ES in a bit of tussle with Team Zeus. It is going to be quite an interesting one to see right now. 6ix9ine has been knocked out and is on the ground right now. Team A1 ES, they would definitely want to cover their teammate, not letting him get finished over there. RXJax, he is trying to get those knocks onto Team Zeus's player from a distance using his Thompson, but I don't think so that would be the appropriate gun at this range right now. But let's see, will RXJax will be able to defend this push or not. Team number 24, Team A1 ES, they are trying to come back. They are trying to form up again and group up and take the fight to them, right? To Team Zeus right now. But shots are coming. Pre-fires are coming from each and every angle. Still no damage has been done.
If actually Team A1 Esports die in this pretty early in the game, one thing is clear, guys. Fritzz brings bad luck to every team which he supports, because every team he actually kind of predicted, they were dead. They didn't even make it to the top 10, I'm afraid. So let us see if Team A1 Esports doesn't make it to the top 10 this time. You can actually take it written that Fritzz is bad luck. So do not ask him for any predictions.
No, for sure. This time, my team A1 ES is going to rock and roll right now. And as we can see, A1 ES's Dante, he has taken 2 of the players down. But now Zeus, I see, he is trying to make some things happen. But he has also been taken down. So Team A1 ES getting those 3 kills for themselves. But from the other hand, Ronin comes in again with that trade over there, finishing off the player of Team A1 Esports. Ronin, he is the last guy surviving. He is coming in from quite an open position. He has that G36, he has that AR rifle for himself, but is now going for that revival. If he is able to revive any of the players right now, it is going to provide quite a bit of advantage for that player over there. But RXJax, he switches on to that Uzi. He has a Thompson, he has an Uzi, he can make it happen. Ronin is trying to use that spray over there, but now Team A1 ES RXJax, he is going for that revival. Ronin trying to push in right now. He knows that Sinister has to be stuck on for that revival, otherwise Sinister might just bleed out, and Ronin he might also go for that revival only. RXJax,
Jax has actually a Uzi with him that is really deadly in close range, so that might actually come in handy if they're going for the fight. Meanwhile, team number 15 going for their couple of revives as well, but team number 24 is revived pretty early. Only 2 versus 3 situation. 1 knock already coming in. Ronin is pretty low health. Jax is the last member alive, and he gets taken down. And this confirms my prediction. Fritzz is actually bad luck for every team, guys. And this is what happens. And Team A1 Esports is out of the game pretty. And comments to Team Zeus there. Very well done. They handled the situation very well. And all the A1 Esports fans, I'm really sorry. But this is my co-caster's fault, not mine. So, yep, you can ask him why did he actually predict for and support Team A1 Esports. Meanwhile, Futbolist here. They are in the compound, and right along the edges of the compounds, we have team number 10, which is Team Secret. Team Secret closing in. They might actually try to go on and push, but meanwhile inside the truck you can see we have Ron here, and he is patiently waiting. So that is a place where people might not expect much, but if they do see him there, a single nade is going to be very deadly for him.
Yeah, single nade is going to be very deadly, because he's already down to 75% HP right now, and he has to be very careful with anything he does right now. Team Secret Jin, they are trying to push into this compound that is being guarded by Team Futbolist player right now. So let's see how does Team Futbolist player handle this push. Will they be able to handle it or not? Will they get eliminated because they are down to 3 players only? And Lozwine, he has been eliminated in the very starting of the game, in the very beginning of the game, and now it is all down to these 3 guys that are Olki, Lutz, and one more Rom, if I'm not wrong. Now PSG, Jay-Z, he is trying to get inside the building. Lutz, he just looked at the wrong time away from his that window right now. But let's see, will Lutz be able to spot him? Lutz definitely spots him. The head has popped off from Jay-Z, and GZ has also spotted Lutz, if I'm not wrong. And let's see how does the fight commence.
Yeah, and there is actually Jay-Z. Jay-Z is a singer, I think, pop star. But meanwhile, Futbolist here. They are actually dancing right inside the compound. But looks like, lucky for them, Team Secret doesn't have any nades with them. And the push coming in here. And these guys are slowly coming in. And one of the members on Team Futbol is still hiding in the truck. I don't know what he's planning to do. Solke gets taken down here. Rom still inside. He's actually patiently waiting. He's still not rushing in, guys. One knock from Lutzi here. Lutz going for the second. And he gets taken out. Where the DBS? You guys. Wow, stop using that shotgun on the close range, man. That's clearly deadly, guys. The new meta actually enables people to use shotgun at a really good close range, and yep, it is pretty deadly. Now the silent partner of Team Futbolist comes to the ground floor, and he's slowly waiting to take down. But this is a 1v4 situation, so we will have to be careful.
Yeah, Footrom, he is going to be a very deadly person right now, but instantly it goes down to Zaps for body, not seeing towards his direction, and Zaps for body takes advantage of that thing over there and eliminates Team Futbolist off the map of the last match of today, and that was the end for Team Futbolist.
Yeah, actually, that was pretty smart of him to actually suddenly jump out of the window. And the member from Team Futbolist didn't actually expect him to jump out of the window, and that actually caught him off guard. So, meanwhile, we have Team Arc as well as Team KP here inside Volnova. And actually, initially, I think we even saw Team BTR landing in Volnova, but looks like they have actually fallen back for now. And we will have to see where they are headed right now.
Yeah, Team BTR might just have fallen back over there, but for now, Team Konina Power, they are up against in a fight against Team Archer Gaming. So let's see Team Archer Gaming, they are also well spread, but they have to move inside the zone, and a brilliant position has been taken down by Gonzo, Konina Power's player over there, because he is just gatekeeping. He knows that his teammates can fall back to him anytime, any point of the game, and they'll be inside the zone. But Team Archer, they have to cross Team Konina Power to move inside the zone, or have to fall back and go for a long rotation without that vehicle. I don't think so it's going to be very feasible for them.
Yeah, surely. And meanwhile, we have Team Navi this time taking a kind of passive approach. Usually, they always found some or the other team right where they land. Meanwhile, Team Alpha7 still looting up all the small compounds, guys. Places like Sanok as well as Vikendi. The good thing about them is that you have many small compounds each and everywhere where you can loot. But at the same time, these are the compounds where you never know whether there's a teammate inside hiding or not.
Yeah, Team Secret, they are rushing in towards the Team Power 888 right now, and let's see how does Team Secret get out from this position, because they unknowingly dashed into this compound, knowing that there might be one or two players, and now Team Power 888, they are already outside the compound right now. Only one of their players was hiding inside this compound, that would be Gavi KPS, and now he has changed the building. So Team Secret, they are in a bit of trouble, and they have to get that revival onto U-High as well. So U-High being in a very tough situation. Team Power 888, they might want to take the advantage of this position right now. Gavi might be definitely relaying some quite good information, but let's see how does Team Power 88's player play this one. And Team Power 88, they are a little bit far away, they are a little bit behind, trying to confirm the positions, trying to get an initial knock onto Team Secret's player, but they aren't able to get any of that right now. iShots is trying to get those shots connected onto Stops over there, but Stops, he is also quite brilliantly crouching and defending those bullets from not hitting his head. Team Secret's two players, U-High and Rex, if I'm not wrong, they both are stacked inside a building. Alpha7 Sena, he gets a good knock onto PW88. iShots comes up with a good knock as well, but Rex has been taken down by Stops over there in his lines. Team PW88, the tides have turned basically right now. Team PW88, two of their players have been knocked. Alpha7, the team that is behind them, is third partying them quite brilliantly. 88 Ice, he is very low on HP right now. He has to be revived sooner than you think, otherwise he might just bleed out to death, and this is not looking good at all for Team PW88, because they are very far away from each other. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Team Secret Gen taking out BTR Luxy. We also have a potential fight with Team BTR as well. Power 88 Stops, he has been taken down by the Car 98 of Team Alpha7. Alpha7, they are looking to finish this off from a distance only.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Team Secret, and they are slowly closing in. Meanwhile, the members on Team Power 88, they are being revived right now as we speak. Meanwhile, we have two members pretty close for Team Secret, that is U-High as well as iShots here. Meanwhile, there are some rotations from Blue Bees going on pretty close, and right on towards the hill here, we have Team Alpha7 closely watching. They will be looking up to take up any kills which they can find instead of putting up a fight. And right when the fight starts, and right when they see the kill feed on with multiple people from both the teams getting knocked, they are going to push for sure. So that is going to be a very big trap. These three teams are right now stuck in a triangle. Meanwhile, we are watching Team BTR right now. Three members here. Right on the top of the roof, we have Team Secret. Team Secret's Cosmos, and he is actually healing up, putting on some painkillers, proning on this roof here. Meanwhile, he can see all the movement coming down right below him, which is from Team BTR. Do they have any clue that Team Secret's Cosmos is on the roof?
That is going to be quite an interesting question over there, because Cosmos might just be the surprise that Team Secret Jin need right now. He is just proning on that roof over there. Now he will see definitely Team BTR's player coming out of their houses, trying to rotate inside the zone. 300 meters is the number, and he would definitely try to pick them off one by one. But will he be able to do that or not is going to be a question right now. So let's see how does Team Secret Jin Cosmos perform in this game right now. Team BTR, they are playing it quite seriously, they are playing it quite brilliantly, and they are not giving any kind of information rather than that they are just behind you. But now Cosmos, he is on the ground. Team BTR's player, they are going to hunt him down. Ryzen knows that Cosmos is over there, cause he takes one of the players down, but Team BTR, they play as a unit and take down Cosmos instantly and finishes them off. Also taking into consideration that it is just the second zone, so the damage won't be very high, and that is how Pro Team plays. They know that being outside the zone won't hurt a bit if you are inside that when the third zone is closing in. So they are playing it quite good, they are playing it quite interestingly, and they would definitely get out of there 3 men strong and will continue the game.
Meanwhile, Navis Matic here taking down one of the members from 4 a.m. So 4 a.m., if you remember well, was the team I predicted would actually kind of get a good place in this match. Let's just look at 4 a.m. here, guys, and let us see if how they match up against Team Navi. So Navi's Matic actually got a knock here for Team 4 a.m. Here 4 a.m. Suk here trying to get his revive to his teammate.
So he is trying to go for that revival, but that wall is stopping him from giving that revival to his teammate. Team Navi, on the other hand, they are well split and they are trying to they also I guess have to rotate. Okay, no, the zone is just on them and they have no trouble rotating inside the zone. But Hasaki, he has a great flank angle onto Team Navi's player. He will spot Tixi, but Tixi has also spotted Hasaki. 1v1 battle is going to take place here. Switching on to that MP9, trying to get that knock onto the player of Team Navi, but he ain't successful in doing so. Hasaki now throws a smoke grenade. Navi Meku, he is trying to throw those grenades and try to get that knock onto the other player. But now I guess it's time for Team 4AM's Hasaki to fall back towards his teammate and go for that safe position. But Navi's Matic, he might spot Sook. Sook might spot Matic. Anyway, soon we might see just a knock coming in. Hasaki is trying to take down Tixi over there. But finally, he stops in his steps and tries to go back. Matic, he is also trying to take some shots. Free fires on each and every angle coming from both of the players. 4 AM Sasaki is the lone man standing on this rock over here, and now he's being pushed by Team Navi's player. Meku is trying to push on to Hasaki, but Hasaki takes him down. On the other hand, Matex definitely trades him instantly. On the other hand, if we talk about Team 4 AM, the players outside the compound, they are taking down the players of Team Tixi one by one. Team Navi one by one. Tixi has been taken down, almost finish off. So he comes up with another finish off on to Tixi right now. Mythic, if I'm not wrong, is the last guy remaining on this rock, and it is not looking good at all. He is trying to spot, so trying to connect those shots, but he ain't able to do that. Hasaki, he will be finished down by Mythic. Mythic, he is not trying to peek with his head out so that he is not suspect to a headshot over there.
Yeah, meanwhile, Matic is right now reviving his teammate here. The location is roughly revealed by Hasaki, and 4 AM's one of the member is trying to slowly crawl back so that he might get revived. So here is the cover coming up. Meanwhile, the problem for one of the members from Team 4 AM to not cover their teammate is that we have team number 19 coming from the behind as well. So there is a third party coming in, which is Team Exception, I think. Execute. I always get confused between Exception and Execute. And meanwhile, Team Navi's Meku here, he actually knows that they are behind the wall, but they have a third party coming in.
Mythic has been taken down by one of the players of Team Execute. Not looking good at all for him over there. But now Meku, he will go for that revival onto Matic and successfully revive him as well. This rock, it is providing enough cover for him so that he is able to revive his teammate. But Team 4AM, they are now circling around this rock. They are trying to find a way up and finish off Team Navi full and finally. But Meku, now he has exchanged spots with one of the players of Team 4AM. The player was playing over here and was instantly knocked and finished. So let's see, will Meku be suspect to that same thing or not? Let's see. So he is just below them, and he is trying to find a way up, which he clearly is not able to. But now, so he is trying to get a look on to the player of team Navi. Navi Matix comes up with another knock again onto the player of team 4am. Saswano, he is still not a part of that fight because he was surrounded by team number 19 and he doesn't know that they have already left. So he is just around that wall trying to take that 1v1 battle, but Sok has been spotted down by Meku. Meku takes him down. Team Navi getting another kill onto team 4 Angry Men, and now the last player standing for team 4 Angry Men is going to be 33 Sawano, and Sawano, I guess there's some connection issue at his position and he isn't able to perform the way he does in those LAN tournaments.
Yeah, looks like he is AFK and he's been AFK for a while right now. So let us shift our focus right back to Team Secret here. Team Secret, right along them and right nearby is Team Bluebees as well as Team Power888, the last game Chicken Dinner winners. And we are going to be taking out because there are multiple other teams very close by as well. This is the 4th zone, guys. Once this zone shuts down, the damage being given by the blue zone gets more and more, so everyone will have to take a firm position for themselves inside the zone, and predictions of zone really actually work out well. Please pull up the map. Let us try to predict the zone now.
Okay, so talking about the zone, I don't think so. There might be a hard shift, or there should be, I think, a subtle shift towards the north side. What do you predict, Origin?
I think the zone is going to be towards the western side, or right along where between Zeus and Team Zeus and Team BTR. So right along the D at Podvosto. I think that's where the zone is going to be. I'm not an expert like Gaming Pro Ocean, so I'm just gonna roughly predict it. So the D is still there in the zone, but it's coming completely towards the southern side. And we have most of the teams still inside the zone, but for Team 4am, who is AFK, and while other teams like Team Navi, I think, they will have to move into the zone really soon, or else they are going to face a lot of damage because this is the 5th circle right now, guys.
Yeah, 5th circle is about to close in, and most of the teams, that is good for them that they are already inside the zone. And even Team Execute, Team Navi, they shouldn't have a big problem rotating inside the zone anytime soon, because there's a lot of open ground over there and they can take cover in any of those compounds, or slam the cards in any of those rocks, create an L-shaped cover without any problem, and they can play around it. But meanwhile, Team Secret Jin's Jay-Z has been knocked out by Team Alpha's player over here, and now I think Team Alpha, they are using those roofs as monkeys and climbing them and trying to hunt down the rest of the remaining players of Team Secret Jin. And this is quite funny because the last player standing for Team Secret Jin is Kenzo. So do you think Kenzo would pull off a 1v3 in this position?
It might be really difficult because Team Alpha7 are doing some really good parkour here, and they are actually jumping from here and there, really confident. They know their Team Secret is at a very big disadvantage, so they are right now going for a 1v4 here, and a proper nade or maybe some miracle, because we have seen miracles happen, 1v3s and 1v4s against pro teams. So let us just wait and watch for something wonderful to happen.
Okay, Kenzo, he has been third-partied by Team BTR, and that wasn't something that he was expecting over there. Team BTR just in the vicinity gets that kill for them, and now they would be 1 kill up, 1 point up for them. And let's see now the fight between Team Bluebees and Team Konina Power. How will it come to an end? Because Team Konina Power, they are in quite a bit open position. They are spotted by Aito-chan. We have KC White now. Shots onto that vehicle should be taken, and vehicle blast might just come in anytime soon over here. So let's see how does Team BB's Aito-chan get that kill onto Team KP's player over there. But some very bad shots, I must say, by team number 16 over there, coming in hand, not getting those knocks over there.
Yeah, for all those who are actually watching the live action right now, guys, what are you watching and waiting for, guys? We have 1,729 members watching here. A lot of people here. Still, you have to smash the like button, guys. And if you want more of this action and more of these tournaments, then please do not forget to subscribe and hit on the bell icon, guys. And please support Esports Empire for bringing up this wonderful scrims for us and putting up all this hard work. And meanwhile, Power888 still inside the shack. Two of the members, and they are hiding really well. And they still have the zone. I would really wonder how long they will last inside those small hut you have there. Meanwhile, Team Bluebee is making their rotation towards the cliffs there. They're trying to take the high ground as soon as possible. But Team Power 88 shall, if they come outside of this location, that will be really shocking, because I don't think Blue Bees has any idea that there are people inside.
Aito-chan, if I would be in Aito-chan's position, I definitely would not like to go inside that hut, because Team Power 88's player, there are two hungry wolves inside who will just knock and finish you right away without thinking about it for another time. So let's see, does Aito-chan check that position, or will the players of Team Power 88 be very cheeky and very I should say creepy enough to be in that position and not harm any of those players?
Yeah, but this will be really sad for Team Bluebees, because sooner or later Team Power 88 is going to come out and they are going to try to take down whomever they can. But if they get spotted before itself, there's something could be done actually to take an action against them. But right now, being sneaky, Team Power 88 still staying silent. While we have the fan favorites, Team BTR, Microboy here moving along, and these guys are right nearby the bridge in Podvasto.
Nearby the bridge, they are trying to take those fights, they are trying to get into the compound securely, and they are lucky enough that none of the teams, none of the players are spraying them down right now. They have been given a free entry into that compound over there, but Ryzen, he has been left alone. He is behind them and he wasn't able to cross over there successfully, and now he might just get spotted by any of the players, by Team BB or by Godsent, and might just get killed in the process. So it is not looking good at all for Team BTRX Ryzen for him.
Yeah, and Team Godsent is inside the building as well. So these are 4 members here, and the blue zone has actually crossed them. So this is kind of a traps. Look at here, guys. Team Godsent cannot go to the high ground because we have Ryzen on top of the roof, as well as at the top ground we have both Luxy as well as Microboy waiting for them. And Ryzen is patiently healing himself, but he couldn't heal himself up right on time. That was a quite miscalculation by one of the members from Team BTR. And here comes the third party. Blue Bees here taking down Microboy, spotting him right when it's needed. Meanwhile, this gives an advantage for Team Godsent to actually try to make it inside the zone. So this leaves Luxy all by himself. Will he be able to take the 1v4, or will he actually try to hide and go for a heal battle, guys? We will actually have to wait and wait patiently and see. Look at him running away. This is how smart he is, guys. But we have Blue Bees right along the cliffs. If he will be spotted, that will be a very big problem.
Team BTR's player, they are in a bit of trouble. Luxy is just surviving on the edges. He is just hanging on those threads right now and is hoping that the zone doesn't push him away, because if it does, Team Bluebees, they will have a free easy kill for themselves, because they would see just BTR as a player as a running chicken who they just have to feed upon. And let's see how does that play out for Team Bluebees as well. They are trying to use their vehicles as cover, but have been taken down by a Godsent's roll case. PW88 also coming into the fight. The fight that we were talking about, the third party that we were talking about, has been taken out by Team PW88. Now they are emerging from the backlines and trying to get those kills as soon as possible and get back into the game. Meanwhile, BTR Luxy, he can use this as an opportunity to move inside the zone quietly and cheekily and trying to do it. He is trying it. He's trying level best right now, but Team PW88 now reduced to just 1 pair. KPS is the last guy remaining. He will spot down BTR Luxy as soon as he comes out of those trees. But right now, Team Bluebees, they were in a quite a comfortable position. They were driving it. They were in a driver's seat over there. But now pushing on into this compound, we have Team Godsent defending it quite brilliantly, getting those 3 knocks onto Team BB. Divide is the last guy remaining. What do you say, Origin? Will BB be able to survive this havoc by Team Godsent or not?
That's a really tough situation here, guys, because the blue zone is slowly closing in, and all the members, just like I said, and they take care of themselves. Meanwhile, Team Godsent also is in a very big trouble. Team Alpha7 is having their eyes all on them with their scopes peeked in. They are trying to get them as soon as possible. Meanwhile, the shocking thing is Luxy was alive so late in the game. Alone, he jumped out of the building and he actually went on to a ridge and hit there. Meanwhile, that will be at the end for Team BTR as well. So we have Team number 16, Team 19 here, both of them surviving, and they'll be having a fight right now. The fight comes on, and Team Alpha 7 looks like they are in trouble. Mollies and grenades start coming in inside the compounds. They will have to head out sooner or later.
it is not looking good at all for Team Zeus. The last player standing for that team is also out of the zone, but this fight is more important than Zeus right now. It is between Team Alpha7 and Team Execute. Team Execute, they also performed quite well in the last game and now are trying to get that chicken dinner, put the final thing to its work and get those points on the board for themselves. And let's see, will Team Execute be able to do that work or not? Alpha7 Sena, he takes down Godsent Marley. For now, Team Execute and Team Alpha, they all are on towards Godsent. Godsent's last player standing is going to be Godsent Navi. He is just hiding behind that tree, praying that a shot doesn't hit him, praying that the pixel that doesn't get spotted by any of the enemy's team over there, and it is not looking good. Godsent, last player standing, Navy. One of the players is trying to creep in, trying to slowly move inside the zone and get that revival, but Zeus Albi using all this ruckus to his advantage, trying to move inside the compound, has found a good position inside the zone, but will now be spotted by Team Execute's player over there. Albi subjected to many shots, but he is still surviving in this position. Albi is trying to use that first hit and be there in the game. He has brought his team up to that top 4 position and would definitely want to continue it, but Zute's grenade would be the one stopping him down in his tracks. And now it is all down to the last 2 teams. Okay, now it is all down to the last 2 teams. It's a 4v3 fight for Team Execute and they're trying to push in. F8 takes down one of the players of Team Alpha. Alpha7 Vituk has been taken down, but now the fight's coming in. Swag trying to take down one of the players. Now 7 Sena is the last guy remaining and he will be taken down. Winner, chicken dinner for Team Execute. Finally they have got that chicken dinner, trying for a very long time, getting that 12 kill chicken dinner.
Yeah, finally they get the chicken dinner, guys, with 12 kills in the bag. And in the second place, really well fought. They really had a very good compound for them. That is Alpha7 here trying their best, but they were actually in the center of a really good teams right along the circle, guys. They tried their best, but Team Execute gets the final win with 12 kills in the bag, guys. And Team Godsent actually made a really good move. They actually pushed on to Team BTR, took them out, had some casualties from Team Blue Bees, still managed to survive, and they get the 3rd place. And Team Zeus ably here, surviving smartly behind the car, proning down till the last, trying to manage the position points for their team, and they managed to get the 4th place there. And Team BTR 5th place. And now I feel bad, I should have just predicted BTR instead of 4 AM, but it's okay. Team BTR gets the 5th place. Team Blue Bees in the 6th place. They have been putting up some consistent performance and showing some promise while they're taking some fights as well. Team Power888, they were the ones who were actually hiding up inside the shack for a pretty long time, and suddenly they gave the upset for Team Blue Bees. But they come back again and they give a shock, but they lose some people in the process and they stand up in the 7th place here. Meanwhile, other teams, they have actually kind of performed kind of well, but one of the members, which is Zap's Fort Boy here with 4 kills for himself, putting up some really good numbers for himself.